Hopefully we're good. Hey there guys, it's Metro, I think. Running real behind today. Hey there guys, it's Metro. Let's see. There we go. They already have tanks. This is the only group without a tank. Okay, good, we got tanks. Hey there guys, it's Metro, and today we're going to be taking a look at two new bosses on the Battle for Azeroth beta. That is the first boss in the raid, actually. That's going to be the first one. And then we're going to be taking... I need to get that out of there. And then I need to... Oh yeah, we have to delete those too. Jesus Christ. And then we're going to be taking a look at the second to last boss. I don't know, it's Zool. Pretty known character, obviously, at this point. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Need to get the log set up quick, which is what we're going to do real quick. Hopefully this group will build for us. I don't... if I had to put my own group together at this point, I don't think I'd even be able to do it, but it's been a pretty crazy couple of 2 days there. I had to work a lot yesterday, and I stayed at work longer than I wanted to today, but actually talking to the guy I work about, the guy I work with about potentially him starting a YouTube channel. So finally here you are to make my day. Yeah, what's up, man? Derek, how's it been? So I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but my original plan was to stream for like a couple hours before this and end the stream with this, but now that obviously isn't happening. I barely made it for this alone, so we're gonna have to stream this and then after, I guess we'll see what happens. See how this goes. But I do have some things I want to get taken care of tonight so I can stream tomorrow properly. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to hopefully do some zeros. I definitely want to test out those new dungeons. So, anyway, what's everybody up to? Not a lot of people here yet, but we got about 20 minutes, like this guy reminds us, so hopefully it'll go well. First boss in here, I think, you know, it's potentially killable. I guess people killed the other boss. I don't really know. I guess people were bugging it out as well, but yeah. Presumably this should be... Let's take a look at the bosses here quick before we do too much time wasting. Alright, Uldir. So Taloc is the first boss. We'll take a look at this one first. Aim the cudgel of gore to clear away blood storms. That already sounds awesome. Let's look at the whole thing. Taloc's blood-fueled magic will flood the room with blood storms. His powerful cudgel of gore will absorb nearby blood storms and so can be aimed to reclaim ground. At 60% health, Taloc fuel spills into the arena, causing him to power down and spawn coalesced blood and volatile droplets. Volatile droplets will continue to spawn once Taloc reabsorbs his fuel and engage the raid once more. Interesting. So it's just a transition phase, basically. Wait, is Zool first? Somebody just said it in that group. Let's take a look. Nope, it's Taloc first. Oh, they reordered it. Interesting. George Jarrett, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Okay, so obviously Cudgel of Gore. So hopefully, I guess that's a tank mechanic. Let's see. Taloc hurls his mighty cudgel at the current target, inflicting a bunch of shadow damage and knocking them back. Yo, this is going to be a strong raid for Blood Death Knight, guys. I have to tell you. Holy shit, this is going to be a fucking strong raid for Blood Death Knights. Additionally, the cudgel absorbs instances of Bloodstorm within 15 yards. Okay. Retrieve cudgel. Then he charges to retrieve his cudgel. What the hell? That's interesting. So he's going to throw it. I guess we could run away from him. Yeah, interesting. It's very interesting. This I think is going to be a very strange encounter. It can't be that hard, though, if it's the first boss. Like, it can't be that complicated. But then I imagine Zool, on the other hand. It's actually not... Yeah, Zool's not the final boss. Not even close. How are you today? Yeah, alright. It's been up and down, honestly. The last couple days have been really busy, so... Happy to have some time to... Oh. Okay. Well, it does have stuff here for Zool. We can take a look at Zool since he's probably going to be more complicated and we're going to need more time on him. Let's see. Bloody Cleave. So he summons a bunch of adds. Realistically, it gradually builds Elder Blood over the course of stage 1. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we're going to fight him directly that much, honestly. Unleashes a Dark Revelation. Shadow damage. Damage decreases distance from the affected player. Minion of Zool. Oh, interesting. Fixate on a player and cannot be tanked. Already I could see it. For fuck's sake, tank! Hey, Aaron, what's up, man? When a minion of Zool reaches its target, causes a wave of terror, making players within that much. Oh, that's interesting. Curse effect. I've never seen that icon before. Pool of Darkness. Creates a pool of darkness. Wait, let's make sure we're on heroic. Yeah, okay. Creates a pool of darkness at the location. Periodically, the pool will explode in erupting darkness, unleashing unless a player is standing inside of it. Oh. Afflicting with absorbed in darkness. Standing within a pool. Inflicts a bunch of damage every 2 seconds. What? Oh, and erupting darkness is a bad thing, I guess. I don't know. So you need somebody to stand in it for a long enough time to... I don't even know. That's strange. That's a strange mechanic. Anyway, let's see. Let's keep looking. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this fight is going to be very complicated. It doesn't have the overview, which I'm kind of scared of. Usually that's what I go to for these things. Stage 2, Zool Awakened. Stage 2, Zool Awakened. 40% health Zool, we're not going to see this. Allows the full power of Gahun to overcome him, granting him newfound power. Ooh, that's a bad choice. When Zool enters stage 2, he consumes all of his Elder Blood to cast Locus of Corruption, applying 1 stack of something or other. Yeah, okay. Per stall. What's up? Alex as well. No pallies in the group? Oh, really? None? Huh, that's strange. Hey, Metro, nice to see you streaming. What's up, man? Yeah, it's nice to be streaming, frankly. Been very busy these last few days. I didn't think I would even make it for this. I barely made it for this. Anyway. Let's see. Locus of Corruption. When Zool enters stage 2, he consumes all of his Elder Blood to cast Locus of Corruption, applying 1 stack of corrupted blood to all players per 5 energy consumed. Holy shit, this is complicated. There's just too many mechanics. Rupturing Blood afflicts target in a cone in front of Zool with Rupturing Blood, dealing a blah blah blah, creating a pool of blah blah blah. This effect stacks. Creates a large pool of blood that periodically applies corrupted blood to any player inside it. Uh-oh. That's complicated. Oh, that's annoying, but good to see you made it. Yeah, same. Death Wish. It's a magic effect. Fills a player with a Death Wish, causing them to walk towards the edge of the arena. What? When the player jumps or when Death Wish is dispelled, Death Wish inflicts 7 shadow damage to all players. This damage is reduced by range. Holy shit. That's interesting. That's an interesting mechanic. And then it summons, in addition, several minions of Zool are created. So I bet you're going to want to try to... Man, I bet there's going to be some crazy strategies where you, like, prevent the player from jumping off with a bunch of abilities and shit. Have any prop pallies been doing the raid testing? Yeah, the first raid testing we did, we had a prop pally as the other tank. I don't know. It's too difficult to know, right? Like, there's nothing prop pally specific that I could tell, so... Oh, there's the dungeon raid guy. Okay. Let's make sure. Wait, another tank. Somebody left? Always test with 3 tanks. Interesting. Okay, well, hey, I'm interested. I'm interested in this. Let's see what happens. Still working right now. How's Mythic progression? Unfortunately, not good. Again, we're lacking human beings showing up, but didn't rate it all on Tuesday. Wednesday, we did all right, but... Anyone have Agi flasks I could buy? Yeah, I didn't even think about flasks. I need to get more urban going as well. They put like new icons. Flasks and shit have like icons now. They're pretty good looking, honestly. I quite like them. Pretty unique looking. There's the health pot. Bet you know anything about Resto Shaman healing? Are they viable? Everything's viable, man. This isn't classic. Every spec is going to be viable, of course, just like in Legion. I don't know. I played them a little bit in the alpha, but yeah, not much. Will you pug some keys this week? Probably not. No. Tomorrow we're gonna do some zeros. I want to test the new dungeons that are out. I haven't even done a Mythic Plus this week though. I need to remember to at least do one. It's strange if they actually reordered. I wonder why they would have done that. True, let's see. But I was thinking more about how they're comparing to the other healers, but I guess I'm gonna have to test them for real myself. Just got beta. Nice. Yeah, no, I have no idea, dude. I couldn't answer that question for you. I mean, we haven't been in a large enough situation. There's not a large enough sample size to even know what the answer to that would be. You know, we've only been able to test. There's only been 3 hours of raid testing. Well, no, I guess 5 now that I missed Thursday, but I've only participated in 3 hours of raid testing. You know, that's not enough to say what healers are good and what are bad. And of course, certainly not good enough to say that when they have yet to really even properly tune things. So we'll find out in the future for sure. But you can test dungeons when BFA releases. A couple of first week won't be Mythic. A couple of first weeks there won't be Mythic Plus in the raid. What do you mean? Haha. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, yeah. It's just like, you know, I've seen a bunch of healers, but I don't know anything about what's happening. You know, like you can't equate for the situation very easily. Kept doing fanciness. Look at that. Vanilla is better than BFA. Oh yeah? I haven't played vanilla. Why? What happens? Yeah, kind of only find it when you actually take time to test them yourselves. Yeah, exactly. But either way, I would wait to worry about numbers and stuff. I mean, why playing beta when you could experience all of that on live? Because I own and operate a YouTube channel. So it's a good idea to cover things before they go live so they can get views when they are actually live. Why do you... I'm just starting to get frustrated with this conversation, honestly. Why is every time you speak to me, you want me to not do what I'm doing? You don't want me to have fun? You don't want me to do what I want to do? You want me to do what you want? Well, then why don't you donate? Make some big donations, and I'll be more inclined to care about what you want me to do. Need a Mistweaver monk? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure what they're looking for. We have 4 fucking tanks. I don't know what we're doing with this group. I have no idea. This is just a complete pug at this point. I didn't have time to put my own group together or anything, so. Portal is open. Alright, here we go. Heading to Oldham. Or Oldham or whatever. If I donate $100, will you do raunchy and inappropriate things? Not that would get me banned, but yes. Alright, so here's the boss. Tendril of Gore. Okay, it's interesting. I didn't realize it was going to be like this. Oh yeah, let's... How do we get into voice chat? Seems like it's broken. Oh, he looks cool. Yeah, right? It's a pretty unique fight so far. How? I don't know. Anyway, how is the in-game chat? It's okay, man. It's not bad. Well, since Metro operates a YouTube channel, it's in his best interest to cover what the majority of the population is interested in at the time, which would be the new expansion and changes coming. Frankly, it does seem like more people aren't interested in that, but I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna spend excessive time doing content that I don't need anything from at this point. The main reason I did Mythic Plus so heavily was to gear up, so I don't need any gear. It would be almost impossible for me to even get gear at this point. And there's all this like fucking dozens of new hours worth of content on the beta, you know. This is what I'll be playing. We have much more viewers playing keys, right? But I have no reason to do them, so I won't be doing that. I would just be doing it to please people, and again, these people don't interact in any meaningful way with the stream, so there's no reason to worry about that. I would rather cover things that I would want to cover on my own channel, you know? And that would be beta. I can't raid or stream or anything like that on Thursdays per stall, so I wasn't able to do the raid testing yesterday. I don't know. Let's find out. What happens here? So we have to tank one each or something? Oh god. What? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Is this like bugged already? He's not even doing anything. Do prop pallies lose all kinds of magic mitigation? No, I think they still have spell warding, right? Can you tell us a bit more about the boss or raid? Not really. This is the first time I'm ever doing it. So, what I could try to answer specific questions, but what would you want me to tell you about? I got an idea to start a fundraiser. Certain amount to yeah. Well, that's something that I definitely want to try in BFA. That was part of what I was thinking about with Patreon. So something that I wanted to try was, say like a $5 donation, and you get to pick what I do for like one Mythic Plus. So like example, if somebody wants me to do one on my prop pally, I'll do it on my prop pally. Somebody wants me to do like a challenge run thing where, you know, like where I was doing it like using only certain spells, or, you know, or somebody wants me to do it like blindfolded, you know, something like that. Like, I think that would be fun. I see a lot of people do shit like that too, so yeah, anything that I have active, it's gonna be a while before I can level multiple characters, but regardless, that's, you know, something like that. Yeah, sounds like a cool idea. Well, I can do it right now. It doesn't matter, nobody's gonna donate. That's the problem. I have to find ways to make it interesting for people that actually want to donate. Anyway, which boss? This is the first boss, yeah. Can you accept a donate in Rubbles? What does that mean? Oh, this is the trash. That makes sense. I was gonna say, what the fuck is even going on in this fight? That's so hilarious. I would donate every stream like that. All kinds of unspeakable builds for the worst class. Yeah, it would be fun, right? What is Feral Druid on top of the screen? So it's called Raid Boss. I'll try to explain it after this poll. Okay, so Sanguine Static. Wow, it did a lot of damage. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Would you be so kind and link the logs? I forgot. There we go. Do you have a donation alert system? Yep. Yeah, all of that's in the description. So anyway, Tyler, it's called Stream Boss. And basically, anytime anybody interacts with the stream in a meaningful way, like subs or sponsors or donates or something like that, they do damage to the boss there. And then eventually they become the boss, and then, you know, etc. Like, so it's kind of like encouraged to keep people interested in that whole thing, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, I see. So the farther away, I get you. That's interesting. Interesting. This is interesting. If I, so would the manor be the dungeon you're most looking forward to? Yeah, that one's really cool. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to that one. That's for sure. How does it feel with weapon drops back in the game? Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't really change anything. I miss them personally. Well, to be fair, I quite liked relics, but yeah, that's fine. This works too. Is there a reason that this fucking doesn't work in here? Details doesn't work in here anymore? It's kind of weird. Oh, so people, I guess since we have 9 tanks, I don't actually need a tank. Guess I can just watch the encounter play out. So let's see. Cudgel of Gore, okay. So that's tanks going over there. Everybody else moves away from it. Interesting. And how are we dropping the puddles? What's that based on? Two large cheeseburgers and fries? What do you mean? Oh, would you rather a pepperoni pizza or 2 large cheeseburgers and fries? Probably burger. I don't know. Neither, I guess. Oh, so now he's just ran over and gotten it. They said you have to have version 10 of details to work in raids. Oh, so what? There's a new version. Interesting. Let's see how much damage this does. Does a good amount of damage, yeah. Okay, so I see. So these people have the blood. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. So that's a pretty straightforward fight. It's a very easy encounter. Oh, yeah, guy didn't get anywhere. Interesting. It's actually not that different from the first boss in Taurus. Are there any specs since getting in the beta that you've been really interested to try? Besides, nah, not really. I only really play one spec, you know? Anyway, awesome. My kid just pooped on the floor. Oh, that's nice. Good luck, man. Good luck with that. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so, the idea there is to have the boss not run halfway across the room, I guess. Has your gameplay really slowed down much based on rune regeneration? Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's just haste. There's nothing squished about it. It's just we have less haste on the gear, you know? Like always in the beginning of expansions, so... the Streamlabs isn't opening. What do you mean? Alright, so let's just wash so we can learn the encounter. Okay, so 2 people get the blood. They're going the wrong direction. Oh, it drops multiple times. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. The first tank mechanic will probably happen shortly. We just got bossed at 55%. Seems to only have 1 phase. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see. Hey, Sympathy. What's up, man? Okay, so there's the tank mechanic. And now it's probably best to just leave him over there, maybe? Yeah, I think it's probably best to just leave him over there so he doesn't, like, run halfway across the world. It's hot today. Yeah, it's actually quite warm here in Pennsylvania. Okay, yeah, so you just swap sides? That's a pretty good idea. Although I don't know why there's blood over there as well. I guess people have already been dropping it over there. I need to pay more attention. Doing good. Try to get these levels done. Taking longer than expected. Yeah, it's definitely quite long. Do you think that Blood DK is missing something? Not really, no. They seem even better in BFA than on Legion. Does seem like we won't actually be able to clear the room. Like, we're never going to have enough to clear it. This guy has no idea what he's doing. Perfect. Yeah, this is great. Alright, it's a very, very basic. Very, very basic. This fight. Do you think that? Okay, we read that already. Yeah. Quite basic encounter. What is the mechanic that kills everybody? So the further you are away from him when he charges, the less damage you take. But this other tank, we have 4 tanks in this fucking group. So this other tank doesn't actually know the encounter, so he's just standing there. He didn't move, and everybody stacked up on top of the boss, so the boss did like the maximum amount of damage that he could do, basically. So you're meant to move him. You're meant to have him throw his hammer to the opposite side of the room to clear as much blood as possible, and then, you know, vice versa, like flip back and forth. So it's actually a very basic encounter. I expect many people will kill it. So Blood DK is a rank 1 right now. What do you mean? I quite like them. I mean, I really like them. Yeah, I think they're even stronger in BFA than in Legion, but they're not going to be as overpowered at the same things. They're a different tank now than they are in Legion, and most of that is because of the lack of what's it called? The leech aura, vampiric aura. Yeah. Shouldn't be needed, lol. Anyway, I'm loving Disc. Yeah, Disc is pretty cool. Oh, is that what you're playing right now, Discipline? They're really, they're in a good place, man. I'm looking forward to Discipline. It's quite an interesting encounter. It's pretty, I think it's pretty good for the first fight. I don't know. The aesthetics seem very repeated in here, though. I'm not in love with that. Then a bunch of normals, Disc, but I'm leveling a Shadow. I don't like Shadow. Okay, why not level as Disc? I see, so blood only happens so often. It's like controllable, I guess, how often it happens. Wow, this guy is so fucking clueless. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I've been playing Blood since Wrath, and I always am afraid the new expansion will ruin it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so would you say Blood DK's current state feels complete, and any added benefit would just be a bonus? Yeah, definitely. I would say, like, right now they feel perfectly playable. It'll just matter what happens with the Azurite pieces, you know? See, again, just, I don't understand these. What are these guys doing? This is really stupid. Yeah, like, it'll depend a lot on the Azurite stuff, but... Good. I'm really glad to hear that. That was what I was skeptical of with Blood DK being so strong in Mythic Plus. I was afraid Blizzard might neuter the spec. No, yeah, I mean they're even stronger in 5-ins. The thing about it is, it's like they're stronger. They themselves are stronger, but the things that they brought to the group are weaker. So they're not going to be like de facto kings of Mythic Plus anymore. But they're still extremely strong. Blood getting Runestrike gives it mega nostalgia. Oh yeah, Runestrike. It doesn't really do anything like the old Runestrike, but when was that last Kata or maybe Mop? I can't remember. Don't know. Kata, I know Runestrike was strong. Oh yeah. Well, Runestrike used to be like the main damaging spell. Then they changed that to the range spell. What was that called? Death Coil. Do you know if other DK specs are doing great? And I don't know. I don't really play any others. But I know they got massive changes recently. At least Unholy did. I don't know about Frost. Had a chance to give you resources. Oh, really? That's cool. Would you rather have sex with Prophet Skyrim or See Thun? I don't know. Neither? Or which one's a female? I'm not sure. Okay, so already blood all over the place. It does kind of suck having to deal with that immediately. Anyway, it's Friday, time for some whiskey. What's up, Nestor Bear? How's it going? I tried disleveling and Holy Nova hits for like nothing. Shadow can do good damage in Void Form. It's just building up the insanity. Yeah, no doubt. See, like, this guy is really bad. It's kind of frustrating. Anyway, Danny Drazen. What's up, man? How's it going? What do you think of Elemental Mage? What do you mean Elemental Mage? What is that? Nope, now I have threat randomly. It's not the mechanic. Wow. That killed me? What the fuck? Oh, it cleared a lot of the shit, though. That's interesting. This mechanic is gonna fucking... Honestly, it's gonna suck as a blood DK. Yeah. Have to do a lot of running here, I think. Doing good, Hamid? Yeah, how's it going, man? How's it going? Good, good, good. I'm doing well. Doing alright. Been really busy recently. Apparently it's Yitzin's birthday today. Anyway. Hey, Brandon Blue Jacks. What's up, man? How's it going? I see. Yeah, I mean, just standing in it does a lot of damage. Did you ever get any clarification on the Marrowren nerf? Doesn't seem like there is anything. How's your girlfriend doing? She's doing really well. She doesn't exist, so it's hard to be doing poorly. If you had to run on a treadmill to move your character, would you play WoW? Actually, I would probably play it more, yeah. If I could exercise while playing WoW, it'd be awesome. That's a fucking mess. Oh, right. At 60%, he's supposed to do a different phase, isn't he? Yeah. If that was the case, I would be the best marathon runner alive. Yeah. Something like that. It would be cool, though, to be able to, like, swing the weapon, you know? It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting, actually. I always thought that would be cool if you, like, wore one of those suits. There's, like, suits like they made Golem with or whatever. Motion capture suits. I think that'd be cool. So what's the plan for the weekend? Sleep. Stream and play World of Warcraft and sleep. Those are my immediate plans. I thought this was in-game for a second. What do you mean? I thought this was in-game. What does that mean? They used those suits for the Warcraft movie too. It's interesting to watch the actors do that, yeah. Oh, someone was yelling. Yeah, it's people outside. This kid sucks at baseball. They're like playing wiffle ball across the way here. And he's just fucking dumping balls foul. And they're just following off into the street. And the street is an incline. So they're just rolling down here towards my house. And nobody's getting them. There's just like 4 wiffle balls down here by the stop sign. It's fucking silly. And the raid encounters look really cool. Yeah, they're very nice, right? I want his armor set on my butt. Yeah, it's actually quite cool looking, right? At least he is playing outside. That's true. He's like an 8-year-old, so. Alright, so they're going to try something different. Let's see if that works. But there's no World of Warcraft. Yeah, exactly. Vows, Eddies, Quell, Eye Level, Poor, Fair, Uldir. What do you mean? Was that French? I don't speak that shit. Holy shit. This guy is so fucking bad. It's unbelievable. I think is what item level are you supposed to do Uldir Heroic? What item level are you supposed to do? I'm not sure. But there's they're scaling us to 330 currently. Which eye level to raid in Uldir? Commanded question mark? I don't know what you mean, dude, sorry. Anyway, currently we're scaled to 330 if that's your question, but when you leveled, did you do the instance quest? What is that? I didn't even see it. 25? Is that 25? Thanks a lot, man. Very generous. That's 25? Thanks a lot, Danny. Thanks a lot, Danny. I fucking love that, by the way. I'm glad I got to hear that. That is a really cool sound, man. I quite like that. That is an awesome sound. Game Boy Color flashbacks. Yeah, right? That Gen 2 music, man, is so good. It's crazy. Congrats, Metro. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, me. Thanks a lot, Danny. Very generous, man. An ardent supporter of the stream he is. That didn't affect the stream boss thing, though, did it? Yeah, no, that one doesn't count. That was 25 towards you becoming a full-time streamer. Well, that's very generous. It's unfortunately replacing the guy who also did 25 and then used a fake credit card to do it. I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened, but somebody was like supposed to pledge 25, and then they ended up like when it came time to pay, their credit card had been declined, so we lost money basically. Anyway, that didn't do any damage to not. I don't think it can, like, this is Streamlabs, you know, so it's like only stuff that interacts with Streamlabs will work. So it's only like following, donating, sponsoring, all that. That's gutting, mate. Mine won't fail. Don't worry. Yeah, it's pretty shitty. If I retracted the, the money before the month ended, I would have probably been banned from Patreon. So I got lucky. Lucky that I didn't care to do it until after. But he like pledged $25, and then the card was declined when it came time. So I had to pay $25 back to Patreon. Luckily, I had the money still in there. I never used it, so. Yeah, me and Derek for the win. You guys are fucking carrying, doing big work. You guys are Blood DK's IRL, effectively, at this point. So if you need anything, let me know. I'll pledge it every month if it means you stay Blood DK. I will be staying Blood DK, dude. You don't have to worry about that. Man, I fucking love that song, though, by the way. I want that shit to play again, man. That shit is awesome. That's pretty shady to do using a fake or stolen credit card. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know anything about the card, but one way or the other, it was, shit like that is really fucked up. Because he made a big deal about it. He's like, hey, man, I just pledged $25. It was like he went out of his way to brag about it, and then when push comes to shove, it's like you lied, basically. Taloc is ugly? What do you mean, the character from South Park? Yeah, it's a weird character. That's really awesome to hear, though. That music is cool as fuck. Yeah, it's awesome. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs, but. I'm gonna play it again, just because I love it. It's fucking awesome. But no, it's that's the gym. I think that's the Kanto gym leaders. Or Johto, I can never, yeah, Johto is Gen 2, right? Kanto is Gen 1. So that's when, that's what plays when you go fight the Kanto gym leaders. Interesting, so it doesn't work like that, okay. So yeah, once the cast starts, you can, again, the guy like literally fucking cleared no puddles. Anyway, so yeah, once the cast starts, you can't taunt or anything like that. Jeez. Message me, I have a sub. I never played the Pokemon games, but it reminds me of Ghosts and Goblins. Wait, you've never played Pokemon before? Holy shit. What age are you? Are you really young or are you really old? One of the two. I feel like if you're like 23 or higher, you would have definitely played Pokemon. Unless you're like in your 40s, maybe. Yeah, these things are so fucking useless. So is the blood spots like the soul blight from Argus? Sort of. I guess in that way it's like it, yeah. Someone quickly get that man Pokemon Silver ASAP, yeah. 38, I was never into Pokemon until they released Pokemon Go, gotcha. Yeah, it's, It's interesting. I don't know. I've not really met many people who've never played or heard, like, really gotten involved in Pokemon. But... celebrate May the 4th as well. Today is May the 4th. Star Wars Day, right? Pokemon Platinum and Soul Silver does? Wait, what? I'm 22 and played Gen 3 and the Gen 1 remakes like an unhealthy amount, yeah. Yeah, when I was in, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never, by Gen 3 I had stopped. But the first two generations obviously were like hype as fuck. Like when that shit came out, it was all Pokemon all day. I had around 2,000 hours of Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, Pokemon Platinum. I never really played that one, but... You type fast? Yeah, I mean, I've spent a lot of time on the internet, so kind of get used to typing, you know? I've been loving the emulator, though, for ROM hacks. Some are simply amazing. Yeah, man. Emulators are the real deal, man. You should listen to the Cynthia piano theme on Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, I've heard all of that. I've never played it myself, but I've played ROM hacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know all about Pokemon Platinum. Just never actually, yeah, I don't know. Never played through the vanilla game in its completion. I played through most of the games except black and white ones. Yeah, I played Gen 5 a bit. Gen 6 and 7 was when I picked it back up again. Okay. So let's watch this take out. DPS to blue. Okay, so they're trying to get everybody to stack. Yeah, I see now. Dude, the ROM hacks are just so amazing to see people's creativity. It's the way of the future. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, that looks right, yeah. And now the next set of puddles will go over to blue. The problem is, like, you know, like this guy here, just completely fucking clueless. I don't know. I stopped playing when they made the third world. I just can't get used to it. The third world. What does that mean? When was that? Oh, wait. Third world. But yeah, man, ROM hacks are the way forward, man. Fan games too, like Pokemon fan games and shit, like really, really good. Relatively good, I guess. Oh, 3D. I see. Right. So you stopped when Gen 6 came out then, I guess? And these people get it again. Or did somebody drop the mechanic? There should be 3, but there's only 2 people who have it currently. Maybe somebody died. It's interesting. I think Pokemon Glaze, yeah, Glaze is so good, dude. Glaze is like the best ROM hack out there, if you ask me. X and Y, yeah, X and Y is probably my favorite gen, but you can't, like, they don't work on the emulators. I actually have to look into it. I might look into it right now since I'm literally not doing anything on this fucking fight. Anyway. Oops, I'm gonna die. I got knocked into it. Oops. Hey, yeah, Kay, what's up, buddy? How's it going? I think they have an emulator that can adapt X and Y now. Oh, seriously? The only one out there is Citra, so let's see. Pokemon X Citra. Last I checked, I don't think it's possible. If people made X and Y fan games, I don't know what I would do. Oh, they do. Yeah, there's already done dozens of X and Y fan games. Well, like X and Y ROM hacks, not fan games. But yeah. Doesn't seem to have been any updates. Last update I see here is in December. So. Oh no, there's a couple from a couple days ago. 9 days ago. Pretty sure it's due to some major core issues or background processes in the game. It takes a lot to encode an emulator, especially with the new AMD supported update. X and Y may be fixed. I have no idea how Citra works. We figured out the issue. Oh, it's because of unsupported audio modes. We can't give an ETA on when we will finish this. Anybody can fill me in on this? What seems to be the problem on not Citra being able to run X and Y? Do I really need to quote myself? Search through the thread, Jesus. Yeah, so this was actually 3 days ago that this developer posted this. So, hey Matt, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What have you been up to, Matt? So what do we got? About another 20 minutes in here before our next boss. Nothing fun, just working a bunch. How you been? Yeah, same actually. Pretty similar. Pretty similar. Beta is looking good. I'm excited for the release. Yeah, dude, me too. I cannot wait. This is gonna be my my favorite expansion. I was pretty excited for Legion, but frankly, I wasn't too happy with how they changed the specs, so I wasn't that excited for Legion coming out of the gate. I didn't fall in love with Legion until after the Nostalgia shit, to be honest. But now I'm like, whew, full steam ahead, boys. I'm already in love with BFA. Can't draw portals. Not usable in this area. That's funny. That's a weird thing. Yeah, like I really didn't like Holy Paladin in Legion out of the gate, and I didn't enjoy. I basically didn't play it at all on the alpha. I don't think I even leveled the Paladin until the game actually came out. So I'm on the fence about keeping Warlock as my main, thinking of going melee. Yeah, yo, now's the time, man. The classes are so unique that it's definitely time. It's definitely time to try new stuff. You know, I would recommend it. These people are quite slow to react, especially this guy. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my god.
I wanna see ABLOODBOIL only run BRUUUHHHHHH.
Nice. Well, thanks for the $5. I'll try to get that in next week for sure. But we won't be able to do any live stuff this weekend. $5 though, thanks a lot, man. Don't recognize the name. That's somebody who's actually in the chat. But yeah, if you're around maybe next Tuesday, I'll try to do it. Yeah, I would definitely recommend. Oh yeah, so now he's the boss, you see? Wanna some crazy shit, bruh. He's the next boss. Feels good to see your stream and community grow so much, even without the help of vanilla. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Oh, he died. Okay, so where's a good place? Not really a good place. We're gonna have to go to Moon. I guess there will be stuff there, but... Right here seems good. Very good clear. Definitely think this is a one tank fight. It certainly feels like there's nothing to actually do outside of this. But yeah, you know, we got lucky with Classic, and it was fun. But I'm full steam ahead on Legion and stuff, level and streaming and stuff. You know. Should I hope? I wonder when the next mechanic is going to happen. Be good to get some healing though, that's for sure. Alright. Shit's back up again. Look at that. Perfect. The no secondary stats on Azurite gear is intended, right? I don't think yeah, exactly. It's intended. It's so you don't feel like you're upgrading it down, like, you know what I mean? It's so the piece doesn't have any competition, you know? Like the item itself is all that the upgrade needs to be, you know? It's not just the stats as well. Which I definitely think is a good idea. Yeah, it makes sense. They have a crap ton of primaries. Yeah, they have double the second, like, the secondary stats have all been changed into primaries effectively. So that's pretty cool. See, that's how you fucking do this fight. Whoa, what the hell? I want to fucking
BLOODBOIL. BLOODBOIL. Blood for the blood god. The blood will flow.
Damn. That's like a real boys shit there. Not heard one of those in a while. Sweet. Yeah, well, I'll try to get that in on Tuesday then, man. So if you're around on Tuesday, let me know. I'm always wondering what kind of keyboard do you use. It's called the Logitech Wave. Yeah, I've had this keyboard since I was in college, so I've had it for like almost 10 years now. It still works, so I've never gotten rid of it. Oh my god. Throwing that guap. The guap. Damn. £10. Is there going to be an alert? Hello, Streamlabs? Hey, the guys at Streamlabs, you going to do an alert? Someday. What is this for? It's an interesting idea, actually. Streamlabs broken as fuck. Yeah, it's like it's lagging, I guess. Hashtag tip train. Yeah, no doubt. Thanks a lot, man. Throwing that guap around. I'm turning into the Metro Get Rich stream. Yeah, it's pretty. A lot of donations today, so it's cool. We get to see all the stuff. There we are. Now he's the boss.
Blood decay is life. Smiley face.
Thanks, buddy. This is to see if it's easier for melee to drop their puddles. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean it's probably a concern. Let's see Streamlabs. Did you start logs? I think so, yeah. Not really much to show off on this fight, honestly. Oh, I see. And then he comes over to green with it, and this guy's... How could you be this stupid? Can somebody explain this to me? Look, it didn't even... Wait, what's happened? Anyway, it's $50 still the top donation from your birthday stream. Well, Feral Druid donated $50 on Tuesday, so 50 is the highest I've ever gotten, yeah. But in one sitting, we've had over 100. Paul has donated over $100, although I haven't seen him in a while, but Paul has donated over $100 in one sitting, just not all in one donation. And then at one point, him and what's everybody else did? Him and another person who was like a longtime viewer, they got into this like war where they each donated like $150 over the course of the night. So I need to fix that soon. Damn. Oh, hey, if you guys want to do that, feel free. I appreciate it, though. You don't have to if you don't want to. So you want to make sure that you're getting as much out of the way as possible, you know? Did you level to 120 as blood? Yeah, no, definitely stay blood, yeah. Leveling as a tank is actually really nice. Oh god, that's the language I don't speak. Neither does Streamlabs, apparently. Blood for the Blood God donated $1. Thanks, buddy. Do you get more from YouTube or Patreon? Oh, definitely YouTube, yeah. But don't forget, YouTube is like, you know, YouTube has monetization, a bunch of elements. Patreon, it's just a single, you know, that's all there is. But on YouTube, like, ad revenue is still like at least 50 to 60% of our earnings each month. Do you bother? No, I stopped streaming on Twitch a while back. It's not really anything against Twitch. It's just there was no benefit to it. So, oh, I meant like cut wise. Nah, Patreon doesn't take that much. YouTube, like super chat, YouTube takes like tier 1, number 1, mystery remonk. Yeah. Anyway, super chat takes like, I think it's like 20%, maybe a little bit more. It depends, I think, but. If somebody, this happened a while ago. Somebody donated a $100 to a different streamer, and they only got 70 of it. So let's get this train rolling. Hashtag blood for the blood god. Damn, $10. You guys are going crazy today. Going crazy. Yeah, but in general, YouTube, super, like, if you actually want to give me money, hold on.
Let's keep this train rolling. Hashtag blood for the blood god.
Anyway, so is the payout better with YouTube? No, Twitch is definitely the better platform for actually earning money, but in order to earn money, you have to have people watch you on Twitch, and that's the hard part. Does YouTube take a cut from the sponsorship funds? A very, very, very small amount. A very, very small amount. Compared to Twitch, they actually take considerably less. On Twitch, they take almost half. Well, they do take half, actually. Holy shit, you guys are going nuts, man. I don't know. I don't deserve it. But thanks. Anyway. Yeah, the sponsorship thing itself is like quite small. Like, I actually get way more on YouTube than I would on Twitch. Like, a sub on Twitch is $5 for the person and $2.50 for the partner. But on YouTube, that same $5 sponsorship, I would get like $3.50 or maybe even $4. It depends on the country as well. So is Patreon better for sponsorship or YouTube? Up to you, man. It's whatever you want. It doesn't matter. They both are good.
Hashtag blood for the blood god Metro.
Anyway, I would say go for YouTube instead, because there's like, you get way more out of YouTube, right? Patreon's just kind of there right now. I hope to have some good ideas for Patreon in the future, but as of right now, it's not really. But like if you, so let's put it this way. $5 on Patreon is about like $4.50, whereas $5 on YouTube sponsorship, that is about $3.50. So, but you get so much more for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't know why it comes up as £9. Your thing must be in England, I guess. Oh wait, you mean like instead of 10, $9.99 instead of 10? I don't know. I have no idea. I am from England, yeah. Yeah, instead of 10. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe you can only do it in that increment per pound or something. Who knows?
Blood for the blood god. The blood will flow. Interrupted. Healer next LUL. BONKAS. Come and get me. All Naga must die. All EPHIRIALS in seat of triumvirate must die.
What? Alright, sounds good to me. Another $1 from that guy, thanks. The anonymous. The amorphous donator. Well, 1 pound is worth $1.35 currently. Oh, so yeah, but no, he's donating pound, right? So it shouldn't be like that. That shouldn't really influence the donation. It should only change when we get the money. Man, blood gets hit really hard. Anyway, it only lets me donate to the .99. Huh, that's weird, huh? Yeah, I don't know. That's strange. Turning into a great Friday for Metro. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, we got fucking 40 viewers, but we got more money in this one stream than we have in probably like the rest of the month, like all of April probably, from monetary stuff anyway. It's funny. Thanks a lot, guys. Really, really appreciative. So where are we at with Patreon? Let's see. Okay, so I guess we're taking a break anyway. Hey man, nothing like supporting the content we enjoy. Yeah, hey, you know what? You're right, I guess so. Upload the logs too when we get a minute. Anyway, so let's see. What was I looking at? I don't even know. I was gonna look at something. Oh yeah, Patreon. Anyway, get enough sponsors and Metro will play Mistweaver. Yeah. So when did you first start getting into streaming? I started streaming back when we first launched the Ace project. Oh wow, so we're at $89 per month now from Patreon. Not too far away. If we get to 100, I want to start doing some giveaways. Anyway, oh, the next boss is out already. Rip. Anyway, yeah, so we started streaming like just random shit about like 6 years ago, but I didn't start streaming seriously until YouTube live shit happened. So So that would have been probably like 3 years ago. I streamed a lot of Pokemon stuff. I didn't start streaming WoW until Nestarius. I don't think I even streamed WoW a single time. Up until, oh, no, that's not true. I did stream in WoD some, but it was very inconsistently. Like, I didn't stream regularly. But it wasn't until the Nestarius stuff happened that I started to take streaming seriously. Getting close to that goal, yeah. It'll be nice when BFA is out and I can cancel my raid bot sub. Won't need all the damn sims to see if an upgrade is an upgrade, yeah. La Mayo, yeah, what, the falling to the death there. Guess we get a nice look at the skybox. And apparently the raid. Which is just like in the middle of nowhere somewhere. Strange. But anyway, yeah, so for those of you who may not know, those floors can be tricky, yeah. Anyway, for those of you who may not know, I actually got like the motivation to start streaming regularly from... So the Nestarius, the private server, like, was shut down. And then Elysium took it over and relaunched it. And we were able to use our old Nestarius characters again. So I was like, oh, fuck it, I definitely want to play that again. So I played it, and I figured I might as well stream it because Gizmo and some other people wanted to see it. Wanted to see what it was like. So I was like, oh, I'll just stream it on Ace. So I streamed on Ace Games TV. At the time, we were doing, like, this whole time I had been doing YouTube, but not actually streaming, you know? I'd been making a lot of videos over the course of the last 6 years, but never really streaming. So I was streaming it on, you know, the new YouTube Live stuff. And about a week and a half in, we were getting like 30, 40 viewers. And then about a week and a half in, YouTube blessed me, like gave me the fucking in nomine patre, you know, that shit. And got like, I think it was 550 viewers while I was doing a uppers run. And it was like so... It was at that point that I knew I wanted to stream more. Wait, what's going on? Oh, try to leave. But anyway, it was at that point that I knew I wanted to check it out more seriously, so... And then once, like, I gave up entirely on private servers, I came over back to One Legion and started streaming live WoW. Even a Mistweaver can't heal this, that's true. It's accurate. You can't heal anything if you're dead. Which is not a good thing, you know? You don't want to be dead. Okay, let's see. I want to change the stream boss. Since people are actually interacting with it so easily. Okay, so we make it so it's like half as hard to kill. Everything's been lowered by half. So now if somebody donates, they're not just going to immediately kill it. Hopefully it'll make it more interesting. Now I have to rejoin your group to heal you again. Oh, that was you in there? Yeah, that makes sense. You were like spamming it. How many more bosses haven't gone through a round of testing yet? I don't know. It's a good question. I haven't seen Gahoon yet, like the final boss yet. So I don't know. I'm going to put your channel and stream name in the guild message of the day in the Discord that I'm in. Might get some more people. Oh, thanks, man. That'd be generous. Yeah, don't know. We're at this like weird time here where like...
Taloc survived the Amort strike. We cannot let this monstrosity stand between us and Gahoon.
You don't have to worry about that. Anyway, it's... Yeah, like I want to stream the beta and I know it's not something that everybody wants to see, but at the same time, like it's the future of this game, you know? So it's like... Just not in my best interest to just be sitting here streaming live stuff over and over again. Even though that would be better viewers right now, it's like this new stuff I need to learn and I need to test and I need to get set up for, you know, so not too worried about it, but hopefully yeah, something will go well over time here. What's going on with FPS? Not actually dropping below 60, but it looks like I am, doesn't it? Anyway, we could check out the logs quick. Once the beta opens up more, you'll start getting more traction because once all the new people get in, they'll be looking for your vids. Yeah, the videos that I'm making now are not meant for now, you know? That's the thing, like, that's why it's kind of, I honestly, like, should just stop streaming as much and just make more videos because these videos are going to do well over time. And that's kind of like the point, like, to make videos now so that they do well better, like, they do look better later. But it just kind of sucks streaming and like losing half your audience because people don't want to see, like, I don't know why they don't want to, but a lot of people come in and they're like, they don't want to actually watch this. Anyway, upload a log. Now let's take a look. Our desktop. Thinking of creating a tune on US servers depending on what the MS would be like. So if it's playable, I would look to join your guild. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I would love to have you, man. Yeah, I mean, Siler and Billy, they rate on US, so it's definitely not great, but it's like, the problem is Firetree is a West Coast server, so it's even worse than if it was an East Coast server. I think they get like about like 150 MS. So I played on EU for a while, and I had about 120 MS, and it was perfectly playable. But it's definitely noticeable. Like if you go between EU and US, like it's very noticeable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been spending a lot of time on videos. It's really been like the thing that I'm enjoying doing the most. I can't play without Voodoo. Yeah, Voodoo doesn't work again, I guess. It sucks. Let's take a look. Man, that is sad. I wasn't even tanking for like 90% of the fight. Anyway. Looks like Warlock's still in a great position. A lot of rogues, a lot of Warlocks. Wait, were you even on this? What happened? Did you not join until late or something? I'm using it right now. It doesn't seem to work. There's some kind of spell problem. Has it been updated? It's probably been updated. I need to check that. I think too that once people see that others have started supporting you, they become more inclined to support as well. I joined last poll. Oh, really? I didn't realize. To be honest, Metro, I'm here for your streams. A lot of us enjoy the live ability to chat. Yeah, that's what I like the most, to be honest. I wish it was easier to do that. Like, there's people out there who could literally not even play a game and they could still have thousands of viewers. And I don't necessarily want to do that because I obviously want to play the games, but it's nice to just be able to talk to people. That's kind of the main reason why I like streaming. Something is like changed about Warcraft logs. Look at that. I go to drag it and it just doesn't go. I don't know. Maybe it's the stream. Anyway, yeah, you did pretty well. First without add-ons, yeah. So let's take a look while we're waiting here with add-ons. Wowinterface.com. Yeah, man, your activity with your viewers is really awesome. That's the foundation for a great streamer. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, that's the thing that I enjoy the most, frankly. So, anyway, let's see. Voodoo updated, gosh, yeah. Let's see. Alpha 4, so that's an updated version. So I guess this probably fixes the problem. Let's take a look at details as well. Wow, version 10. Last time I downloaded it was version 4. That's funny. Oh, it works now? Cool. All right. Here's Zool. Do we not have 8 tanks again? Good. Can actually play the game. Wow, this looks awesome. Holy shit. Oh, somebody aggroed. What is going on here? I'm dead. Alright, so I guess this was trash. Yeah, and your Patreon is starting to grow as well. It's only a month old, right? This will be the second month, yeah. Well, I've already been paid for the second month. So the third month is starting now. May is the third month. What the fuck? Oh, this is the actual fight, yeah. Man, this looks awesome though. Holy shit. Wait, is it actually rain? Oh no, it's healing rain. I love that there's like Titan dudes up there walking around and shit. What is that? A war mother. Interesting. I gotcha. So definitely progress in all aspects. Yeah, it's definitely going forward. That's for sure. Lose a lot of like things go back and forth though is the problem. Like especially I don't know. It's kind of. Okay, so we all need to be on the edge of the room. Tank adds at X. Alright, I'm definitely going to pay attention to this one, so. Arena looks cool as hell, yeah, it's really nice. Dark Revelation will lower damage if we are further away. Oh, right, yeah. Who keeps pulling shit? Let's see if we can jump off. Yep. Uh-oh. That might have been a big mistake. My first instinct is okay. Good. My first instinct is this. Yeah, it was actually Hunter. Ironically. Hey, Yetimus, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How's it going? Anyway, it's always a hunter. Metro dies again fighting off the air boss. Yeah. They'll always blame the pet. For fuck's sake, pet. It's funny. Blue is the crusher. All other ads on X. Oh wow, whenever a bloodthirsty Krog deals damage, what the fuck? Oh, it eventually kills itself. Hey, Yilmaz, how's it going? Alright, we're finally able to actually tank. Viewer raids. Guess I better gear up my Horde Shaman. I mean, Blizzard does, and pet AI does suck. They always blame the pet AI. You mean WoW pet AI? Ooh, another donation, Jesus. Alright. So Zul's not actually doing anything currently? What's he actually doing? How did Danny get past Feral Druid? So it's not about the size or anything, it's about who kills the boss at the time. Kind of thing. So now you just did a bunch of damage to it, etc. And if you killed it, then your name would be on there instead. It's actually pretty cool. It's a nice little thing. What? Anyway, because I'm the best. Top D, biggest D. Yeah, boss is afraid, this guy says. It's funny. Yeah, it's just whoever kills the boss at the time becomes the next boss. So the next time somebody does whatever that is, like 1,800 damage, well, more like 1,400 damage, something like that. Yeah, I really think the Hexer should probably die first. Just depends on if you want these things to kill themselves or not. I didn't get to see how much damage they did. I'll be sneaky, waiting to steal that bossel. Hopefully it aligns with payday. Oh yeah, there you go. Danny is the best right now. The competition is coming for you though, yeah. I just played my all blood DK 928 with no legendaries, and all I literally carried. And all I literally carried and required no heal on a 12. Nice, yeah. Yeah, blood is really strong. Yeah, they're killing it no problem, it looks like. It heals, but not that much. It almost feels like the heal is irrelevant. What is that? Oh, that's the thing somebody has to stand in, yeah. My God, I'm taking a lot of damage. Blood feels like, I don't know. Challenge accepted, damn. They got nerfed? Wait, what do you mean? But as far as I see, blood will be useless. Wait, what? Why? Oh, Arcane Torrent mass purges those ads. That's funny. They will lose artifact ability and all the passives. Yeah, but everybody does. The only thing that I could say right now is in the raid testing I've done, I felt very vulnerable. But in the Mythic Zeros and shit that I've tested, I feel like a fucking god, so. Do you watch AHS? I don't know what that is, man. Sorry. Is that a type of porn? That's funny. We went from 4 tanks, potentially 5, to now 1. Just me. Oh, American Horror Story. Now, frankly, I don't really watch anything other than like HBO stuff. I don't really watch TV. Why is it good? Is it a show you'd recommend? So what if the ad reaches them, they get feared? Is that what's going on there? It still doesn't work. Another blood DK. Only HBO stuff I watch is Game of Thrones, and yes, if you like horror, paranormal, weird stuff, you should check it out. Gotcha. Consumption is full HP when you pull a bunch of mobs. It's gonna be ripped without it. Pedro just subscribed. Nice. That did 20 damage. I mean, you still have consumption, dude. I don't know. Still there. It's just a talent. Alright, I dropped D&D on it so I can get snap thread on it. It's probably the best choice. Are you a Game of Thrones fan? Yes. I am an extremely, extremely big Game of Thrones fan. I'm still on the fence about the changes down to BM Hunter. Should be interesting enough. Oh, yeah. This guy's like not here or something? I don't know what's going on. As far as Game of Thrones, I was not happy about what happened beyond the wall in the recent season finale. Oh, you didn't like it? Why? What was wrong with it? I quite liked it. I thought it was a really good ending to that episode. What the hell is that? Damage done increased by that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we actually killed shit. So that's where the ads are coming from? Dead. I think I hate Cersei more than Joffrey. Yeah, right. I cried honestly, but I'm a big baby when stuff like that happens. Oh, you mean like you didn't you didn't dislike it, you just... It was sad for you? Is that what you mean? Cersei can straight up go to hell? Yeah. She's fucked up, man. It's very good writing on that show and that series, obviously. Yeah, there's that thing that somebody has to stand in. It's quite interesting. I don't feel like we're going to learn much about this fight, but... Just got here. I see it's going well. Hey, John, what's up? So call it, Metro. Jaime or Tyrion kills Cersei. I don't think either will. I don't want to say what I think will happen because it's going to be a pretty big potential spoiler. But yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to the end of the show for sure. Are you using consumption in dungeons? I was trying it a couple weeks ago, but I stopped using it. I started taking the other talent. But I think in High Mythic Plus, I'll still end up with consumption, yeah. Spoiling Games of Thrones? Bastard, I had to leave, yeah. Did you read the books as well? Yes, yeah. You can't spoil something that's been available to watch for almost a year now. No, I mean, like, if it came true, it would be a big spoiler, so I don't really want to talk about it. I don't mean, like, something that already happened I would spoil. I mean something that will happen in the future, which I am quite sure of. Favorite changes to Blood Death Knight? The fact that they changed very little. The answer to that. What is the other talents that could possibly be better? This is actually really good. Hemostasis. Because now it doesn't just stack every time you use Blood Boil. It's based on how many targets you hit. So it's actually not too bad for dungeons. I still think Consumption would be better, but Consumption does very little damage right now. So in terms of like a DPS situation, all of these talents are like the best DPS situation. Should probably get rid of anti-magic barrier though. I honestly wish they had baked all of the artifact weapon abilities into talents for everyone. Favorite boss of Uldir? Don't know. I didn't get to test all of them, but realistically, this one seems kind of cool. I don't know. They're all alright. Pools of Darkness. What is this now? This is, they're gonna spawn ads, right? No, I guess not. Oh, I see. That's interesting. The ads themselves have a shield. That's very interesting. So you can literally just dispel them. I wonder if I can do it. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, no, those aren't the same ads. About to die. I'm gonna miss having Pride as my Mistweaver. You'll actually, yeah, this is Zool, yeah. Basically, it's a legendary shoulder just as a talent. No, it's way better than, that's what I'm saying, way better than legendary shoulders, because it's like, the more targets you hit with it, the quicker the stacks stack up. Whereas on live, it's can only stack up more if you have dancing room weapon. Anyway, you should make a video where you show off all the talents and what they're capable of. I've made like 6 videos on that topic already. For some reason, my group is scaled to 300 and 110 in Motherload. We are one-shotting everything. Oh, really? That's weird. Last time I did dungeons, there wasn't any scaling present. Check out Final Boss if you want talent overviews. Why, do they have a really good Blood Death Knight who works with them? No scaling in any other instance, just Motherload. Oh yeah, I didn't think so. That's weird. Have you tried out any more Mythic Plus? I haven't tried out any Mythic Plus now. Port Pally did 15k DPS. Damn, that's a lot. Waiting to kill steal the donation, boss. Well, good luck. Somebody will have to donate for that to happen. Wait. I guess I should save CDs? I don't really know. This boss does, like, this mob thing does a lot of damage. Not really, oh, I guess because it's eventually, yeah. Okay, let's use a CD now. Guess I should start trying to save Death Strikes as well. We got all the disc priests using their shit. It's funny. Oh shit, what the fuck? Yeah, I am getting fucking crushed. About to die, I think. Oh. Yeah, it's just getting destroyed. Melee is wow. Holy shit. Like over 30k each melee. This one was over 50k. That's just unreasonable. I mean, that's half my health pretty much. Somebody gonna res? They just have looked over all the specs. Gotcha. I haven't gotten to say that in a while. Full buffs. Oh, we don't even have a mage. Man, this is gonna be fucking frustrating. Already can't get people to buff. Why is this guy like so unresponsive? It's honestly frustrating. Damn, on the pull. See, this is the mistake. I'm using like all my shit on the pull. We have to wait until it enrages. It doesn't really do anything now. It's barely hitting at all. Well, it's hitting for half, but it's still a lot. I can only imagine how much healing I'm doing. I don't really understand the encounter though. I'm not really learning it. Oh my god, it got 2 stacks now? What? Yeah, we're fucked. I don't know why the raid breaks all the shit. It's weird. Does anyone else in your family play WoW? I don't have any. No, there's not really anyone else in my family. I try to tank 4 dogs. First wave we kill. So 2 tanks need to swap. Wonder how much. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing the HPS. Oh, you fell off? That's funny. How much health do you have? Currently at 115k with stam, with fort, whatever. Wait, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck was that? Hey, what's up, Mads? Rip FPS, yeah. I think it was the dog, yeah. This is really a confusing fight, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Very confusing encounter. Taking on United States tomorrow. Oh, I'm literally wet from sweating after the most intense hockey game I've seen in a while. Yeah. Wait, what international hockey is happening currently? Is that what you're talking about, or what? Oh, he died, lol. World Championship right here in Denmark. That's cool. What is it, like all age brackets, or is it just a certain age bracket or anything like that? Senior? What does that mean? Only people over 50 or something like that? Metro, do they usually not release any cinematics? No, they don't want that out until the game's actually out. They actually hotfix all that shit in after the game's ready. Not really getting much damage on it, unfortunately. I thought warriors would be better tanks for this, but that guy blows. I don't know if it's just him or what, but he just gets like one shot. I saw a video of some spoiler context on a video regarding the burning of Taloc. It's going to be real interesting to say the least. Yeah, I haven't really looked at any of that stuff yet. That's not really stuff that I cared much about testing on the alpha. Soaking mechanics? PogChamp, what do you mean? Yeah, there's definitely some soaking mechanics in this fight. Can try a tank? Nah, that's not gonna help us. If we actually killed it, I think that's what's meant to happen. You're meant to kill it before it gets too far. I thought they were taking a break from soaking mechanics. No, there's been an intermittent amount of them since Tomb. Now we don't. I don't know why we need a third tank. I'm not sure why he's there, to be honest. I'm not even sure who he is at this point. I don't really know what Zul's doing, to be honest. He's just kind of like fucking hanging out. He doesn't seem to be like tanked or anything like that. He's just kind of just sitting there. Getting hit like unreally. I'm getting hit extremely hard. Tomb of Sargeras was one of the most annoying raids I've ever encountered. I'd like to put it out of my memory as far as possible. Oh yeah, I quite liked the raid. It was just a couple fights in there were really, really, really bad. Taurus is a good raid at least. Yeah, I quite like ABT. It's really a couple things that suck in that raid, but yeah, I can't even join that. I'm not sure what I'm missing, but I don't know how you join. Don't know. Anyway, hey, King Wasabi, long time no see. What have you been up to, man? Man, like do we even have 10 people anymore? Holy shit. Okay, now we only have 2 tanks. We only have 9 people. Yeah, don't blame them. Honestly, there's not really any point to testing this. The fight is way too overtuned. NA MDI this weekend. Oh, is it right? That's cool. Nighthole was my favorite. Yeah, Nighthole is definitely my favorite. I've just been working a lot. Really haven't been able to catch as many streams. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. Let's take a look at the logs. Yeah, that's cool. It was fun to play together. Are you 120? Yeah, we should do some 5-mans. What's your gear like? Can you queue for heroics? Doesn't look like it. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, you're not actually 120. You're only 110. We'll get to 120, then we could do a lot more together. NA is the peak of human intelligence. I mean, to be fair, you're right. Oh, I play an ally. Ah, that sucks. Well, you don't have to play an ally for this, do you? Unless, I guess, if you have people over there. I've just been working a lot. Haven't really been able to catch as many streams. Yeah, I know. I already read that comment, dude. Alright, let's look at the logs here. I need to get these add-ons going, too. I'm 118. Can you spam heroics? I don't know if I'll be geared for tomorrow's stream. Nah, you wouldn't be geared enough to do that. Either way, tomorrow we're going to do mythics. But yeah, no, I mean, if you want to come, you can. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter that much. Let's see the healing. Yeah, I just need to upload it. Upload a log. A log, sorry, not lug. Lol, I didn't type it twice with 2 question marks. I know. I was just having trouble today. You seemed irritated. Yeah, not irritated. I'm just really tired, honestly. Like, I worked a lot these last 2 days, more than I expected, so I barely even made it to this today. I didn't think I was even going to make it to this at one point. So, just kind of just still adjusting to it being the weekend now, you know? But yeah, I think it went well today. Just kind of out of it, you know? Streaming immediately after work is like this, like home, eat, stream immediately. It's kind of not how I normally do it, so. I'll definitely, I'm still going to stream more today. I'm not stopping. Do some 5-mans or something. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stream more tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do some Mythic Zeros. I want to test out those new dungeons tomorrow. You got big donations. Yeah, we got like, I think it's like probably over $100 worth of stuff today. Anyway, so here's Zool. This was the last fight. Let's see one of the... This one of these is probably good. I don't know, it's hard to tell, because there was one where I absolutely fucking destroyed the healing, I'm sure. This is probably it. 7k HPS, that seems like a lot. Yeah, that's probably the one. Hunter and Warlock, yeah, they're like flavor of the month as fuck on it, on the alpha right now. I just made it back, and you were uploading logs and said you were tired, so I assume you were calling it. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we're gonna stream for a little bit longer. I am pretty tired though, to be honest. Anyway, let's see, what else? Something else I wanted to do. I'm just like, I'm not here. I don't have all my marbles together today. DPS is kind of meh. I don't know. I wanted to do something else, but I've forgotten already. So let's go ahead and we get the yeah, Mystery Monk looking pretty good. To be honest, Hunter and Warlocks are the easiest classes to level. What's this, classic? What the fuck? I don't think any class is hard to level. Let's get these add-ons set up, and then we'll queue for some heroics. We gotta download a new Voodoo. What is this? It just has mana issues. Oh, really? Wait, what the fuck? Beta patch? What? Are you serious? So this may be a weird question, but what would your Patreon YouTube have to reach for you to go full time? Well, right now, I don't know if it would even be possible. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I think it would have to be about twice as successful as it currently is. So currently with YouTube, I currently get maybe on average about like $400 and some a month on average. Maybe a little bit more. It's hard to verify because, you know, ad revenue is like a certain percent, and then there's the super chat, and then all the other, you know, the regular donations, and now there's Patreon. So it's probably like around $450, maybe $500 a month. So it'd probably have to be at least $1,000 a month before I could ever consider it. So the thing about the real job is every dollar I make from that goes right into school loans. So I would need to be able to match the amount of money I was making from that job first before I could stop. Otherwise, I won't have any money at all. Like, basically, the money I get from YouTube is what I use to live. And the money I get from the real job is what I use to pay off school loans, which I shouldn't even... I don't know. It's another conversation on its own. Yeah, I don't know what I was clicking on, but anyway. Okay, let's download this. Well, it's because you have tank pets, so it's easier to clear stuff faster. Just my opinion. I guess so, but I don't know. Oh, if you do heroics, I can join. Don't need to be 120. Yeah, you definitely need to be 120. Gotcha. Just was curious as to how close you were. Yeah, I'm not too close, honestly. It would need, like I said, it would need to be about twice as successful. But like the plans that I have in place, hopefully, will get me to that point by this time next year. We'll see, though. Maybe not. But basically, like, the formula for going forward is every stream, basically, like, to start building towards that, every stream would have to have, like, one, oops, I'm not doing, like, every stream would have to have, like, one sizable interaction, like, one, you know, a couple, maybe, like, 2 sponsors, or, like, one bigger, like, relatively larger donation, and, you know, enough viewers to sustain that, obviously. Like, can't expect somebody to just give me hundreds of dollars a month, but basically, if the stream could earn like maybe like $400 to $500 a month, then the channel itself will be where it needs to be, because the ad revenue and all the video stuff will add up to the rest that we need. Anyway, okay, let's see, Voodoo. I don't think it matters. Like, you can just delete them, right? I don't really update add-ons like this. I don't really do it manually ever. So, let's see. Then details. Version 10. That guy's been busy, huh? Details is probably like the most... The dude who makes details is probably like the most active modder. Especially right now. Details encounter details. What's that about? Alright, that's that. Let's see what happens. Hopefully all the errors are fixed. Anyway. Relatively large meaning, like, I don't know, it depends on how many times I stream, obviously, but how long does it take to get to 120? It's about like took me about 15 hours. I would say, like, if I don't know, like, it would be difficult to tell out of the gate, but like $5 per stream from like one person would be a start. Because, like, you know, the stream, like, actually viewing the stream, I get some revenue from as well. So all the stream would need to do would be to equate to about like maybe like $400 a month, and it probably already equates to like at least 200. You know, so I don't know what would have to happen for that to be doubled, but realistically, all I think it would take was just, you know, more frequent interactions with the monetary elements of the chat. Anyway, if you rush like me, ally questing around 8 hours. I don't know, I rushed, and it certainly didn't take me 8 hours. It took me at least, I think it was at least 12. I think it might have been closer to 15, though. I can't recall. Okay, anyway, let's queue up for some heroics. Does Blood DK feel strong in BFA? Yeah, they feel really strong. Like, especially in dungeons, they feel really strong. In those raids, I just feel like we were over... Or the boss maybe was overtuned. We were undertuned, one of the two. But yeah, I didn't feel very strong in that raid, that's for sure. I don't know why I'm even queuing right now. People are probably still in there testing. At this point, I'm probably not even going to find a group. 8 hours? What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, that's not realistic, honestly. I don't think anybody's getting there in 8 hours. It's not as slow. Want someone to queue with. Are you 120 and geared? Might as well. But anyway, I don't think like sub 10 hours is very realistic at this point, unless there's like some crazy crazy thing that I'm missing about it. I'm not sure. But you know, I did all the quests and did some dungeons along the way, and it just took a while. But then again, like maybe DPS specs, you know, they'll have better luck. I don't know. Mass pulling with the tank and goblin gliders speed up a lot. Mass pulling with the tank. What are we talking about? Took me, yeah, that's about how long it took me. About 14 hours, I'd say. Well, I guess I can do a little bit of herbing. I have a feeling it's going to be a very long time before we get a group here, though. Healers, typically, even on good days, are like, just, man, it's so few healers. Did you run into a lot of bugs? I don't think I ran into any bugs, actually. I think there was a couple, maybe 1 or 2 quests that I couldn't complete or something, but I don't remember many. I don't know. I was like offline, honestly, for most of it. I was just powering through it. I had just finished leveling, and then they reset the characters, right? So like I really didn't want to do it again. How many hours go into making one of your State of Mythic Plus videos? Well, like the ones that I've been making on Alpha? None. It's just to record them live and make them. And then, well, I record them, so however long it takes to do the footage in game, and then I just, you know, talk for 20 minutes and upload it. Those videos are very easy to make. That's why I'm loving the Alpha right now, because I can just make, like, I could just churn out videos without any real problems. But for example, the Mythic Plus tier list video, it kind of broke me. Like the DPS one took me like probably like well over 20 hours worth of work. It might have even been closer to 40, honestly. It was the most I've ever spent on a single video for sure. And there was just so much research needed first, so I had to spend like, it was probably like at least a half hour, if not more, on research on most specs. Like I don't know most specs, so I had to, you know, spend a lot of time on research, and I could have easily done even more. Then having to record however many parts, what was it, like 12 parts? And audio recording is not as easy as it sounds. If you're trying to be perfect, you can't make any mistakes. So basically, like for every 4-minute clip, it would probably take me 12 minutes of recording, and then at least another 12 minutes of editing for those 12 minutes. Well, once I finally got the take that I was going to use. Because what will happen is, like, I'll be reading, I'll be like, all right, today we're going to be blah, 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 and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Fuck, I got it wrong. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. So then I'll have to start over, basically, or edit the 2 clips together, like start a new segment and edit them together. And then I have to edit the quality of it, like the pauses and all that stuff, you know? So it probably took me like 5 or 6 hours just to record all the vocals, and then it took me probably another 5 or 6 hours to edit all the actual footage and the clips and the titles that I was putting on the video. Yeah, it was, yeah. Oh, that was the longest I've ever spent making a single video. They started allowing healing add-ons. Yeah, I have one right now, don't I? I never put it back on. Shit. I need some health stones whenever you can, by the way. That's bad. Damn, man, putting in a lot of work. You definitely deserve some streams like you've gotten today. Yeah. That's not your normal video, though. Like, I've only ever really made... Like, I've made almost no videos like that in my life, you know what I mean? Most videos, the only time... The most consuming time is uploading it, frankly. Let's see which one has the extra. That one. Yeah, usually it's, like... I spend however long it takes to record. So like 30 minutes maybe in a dungeon, etc. Maybe longer sometimes. If we're doing like a full video, however long it takes to get the footage, could be like between 30 minutes and maybe an hour or something like that. And then, you know, if I have to do anything with the video, Jenny Chan, what's up, buddy? Then if I have to do anything with the video, it might take longer, you know, on top of that, but typically I don't. Then I just put it into the editor and edit in whatever way I have to, which, you know, sometimes can take up to 20 minutes maybe, depending on how much editing I have to do. Realistically, it doesn't take that long, usually maybe 10-15 minutes. And then I record the audio, which takes obviously as long as the video is. So if it's a 30-minute video, it takes 30 minutes to record the audio. There's no way to speed that up, obviously. And then takes about as long as the video is to render. So if it's a 30-minute video, it'll be about a 30-minute render, depending on the quality. If it's a video that I care about the quality, like if I'm very worried about the quality of the video, then it's going to take considerably longer, sometimes maybe 3 or 4 times more than the video's length. So if I wanted a 30-minute video to be in full 1080p with 60 FPS, that's going to probably take like 4 or 5 hours to render, which is just really unacceptable. I can't really make videos like that. I don't have that kind of time. And then depending on how large the render is, will take long to upload, you know? So for example, a 30-minute video in 720 is probably going to be about 1.5 gigs, and that's going to take probably at least maybe an hour to upload, maybe like 40 minutes. But again, if I made the 30-minute video with 1080 and 60 FPS, that's going to be like 4 or 5 gig. So that's going to take like 3 or 4 hours to upload, you know? I don't know. Let's see. I guess the healing scaling in dungeons doesn't work at all. The healing scaling in dungeons. What does that mean? Wait, these mobs are being knocked around and shit? I swore I saw somebody knock them back or something. Oh no, they're just jumping, I see. So if you went full-time for content creation, what videos would you start investing the time into? Really, I would, yeah, I would just make, I mean, wouldn't change anything about what I do now. I still make, like, at least currently, I still make plenty of videos. But I would be able to do more types of videos, that's the thing. Like, right now, I'm very limited to the types of videos. And it would be more for the stream, honestly. Like, the stream would be the thing that would benefit the most. What I would probably do is, I would probably not change anything about how I make videos right now, but just stream more frequently. Like, for example, if I wanted to be like a full-time personality, I should probably stream like 5 days, like 5 days a week, you know, or even more. Wait, what? What the fuck? Is this a new feature? Holy shit, that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, that's probably what, that would probably be the biggest change, is I would stream like way more frequently, and potentially longer as well. I think what I would do, I hadn't really given it much consideration, but I think what I would do is I would probably try to stream as frequently as possible for as long as possible, and only save certain streams. So for example, like I would just have, oh, I would just, you should probably better this. I would just have the stream live and not be like, because right now the way I stream is like, if I'm streaming, I'm trying to do something very specific, so it's something that's watchable afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But that wouldn't really be something that I'd be able to do if I was going to try to stream more frequently. So I would try to just stream more overall, and not save as many of them. I don't know. So if I'm 110, the damage the mobs do scale to 110, but my healing to a 120 would be the same. Oh, really? Yeah, I've heard people say that. That's funny. Well, this looks different. It's like the lighting in here has changed. That pally with the flash shield did 1% of your health. But you can't be 120 in here. This is a heroic. You can't join a heroic if you're 120. If you're not 120, so. That's awesome. I really hope you reach that. That just means a ton more interaction with the community. Yeah. Someday. It'll happen for sure someday. It's just, I'd like it to be sooner rather than later, and it's not going to be. But you never know. I'm looking at BFA launch as a swing moment. Like, we'll know where we are after that comes out. Because that was really the big break for Ace. Like, when we did it on Ace instead, MOP launch was the big day there. It was like after that, all the videos started getting tons of views. So what I need to do is I need to go really hard, basically from now on until the expansion comes out. I need to cover everything that would be relevant to my channel possible. Every type of thing that I could possibly cover. The more the better, because once this expansion comes out, this shit is gonna have, like, you know, strong SEO, strong presence on YouTube anyway. And then once people are actually searching for it, they'll start finding it, they'll watch it, then they'll get recommended more things, they'll watch those, and the channel will just rapidly grow, at least in terms of monetary elements. Whether or not those people stick around, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, we did the same thing with Legion, and it worked relatively well, but then I kind of gave up on the channel once the classic stuff started, so I kind of shot myself in the foot there. But this time there won't be anything like that. Like, there won't be another channel in my future. Let's put it that way. I'll only be focusing on this one, and you know, whatever I play WoW related will be on this. So hopefully it'll work. It happened on my druid yesterday. Oh yeah, for normals you mean? Yeah. But that, I'm just saying that person didn't have that problem. With the growing popularity of Mythic Plus, with the new expansion interest growing, you're going to have a good opportunity, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this next expansion, we'll know where we're at. Let's put it that way. By the time this expansion's over, we'll know exactly where we need to be to make this possible. Based on the interactions you have with your viewer, once people get here, I don't think they'll be going anywhere. They will stay. I'm confused. You're saying you could do Heroic and Mythic Plus or Mythic 0 when you're not 120? How? I guess that changed recently or something? Because last week it was not possible. There's an item level lock on Heroic. At least there was. Maybe there isn't anymore. You can't queue for it. But you could walk into a dungeon that's meant to be for 120s as a 110? The shit's not supposed to scale, right? I don't think that's possible, honestly. Right, it's not supposed to scale, so. Oh, I see. So even though you are 120, it's some kind of bug you're describing. I see. I guess I misunderstood. Wow, is our damage just shit or something? Oh, this guy's like a healer. What the fuck? I don't think we need him to heal, but. Got an upgrade. I think. Actually, did I get an upgrade? Nope. I already have Heroic. It's the same item, I think, actually. Anyway, yeah, you mentioned your healer left. Well, no, I mean, I know that, but we don't actually need, like, we shouldn't need a healer. But I like the sound of when you go full-time, you'll be more inclined to grow the social aspect of your following. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've always wanted to do, no matter what, so. That wouldn't really, like, that's what I'm trying to do now anyway, you know? It's not like that would change. It's just, like, the thing that I think of the most, getting the stream more frequent, like, that would be the thing. Even now, like, I'm streaming so infrequently, but, yeah, there's ways to improve the channel, like, the channel overall, but really, I wouldn't really change much about how I'm uploading videos. Not to be like, I guess this is kind of stupid to say, but like I think I'm doing that very well. I'm very confident with how I'm making videos. But the only thing that would change would be I'd have time for more types of videos. Like for example, that Nighthold series or whatever. Like That's actually a pretty fun idea, but I never have time to make the videos, you know? So it's like, it might not even finish. Like, I honestly might not even get that done before Legion is over. I'm gonna have to probably at some point sit down and just finish those videos, because it would be kind of embarrassing to not finish that series before the expansion's over. Nah, fuck all that. Twitter I could see, but Facebook absolutely no way. I despise Facebook. I used to dislike Facebook, but I absolutely despise it now after what's happened recently. I will never set foot on there. Anyway, I agree your video output is great. Yeah, exactly. I make videos quite frequently, and for the most part they're pretty good. They're not great, and I could definitely put more time and effort into some of them, but for the most part I think the video element of the channel is fine. That wouldn't really be the change that I would make if I was able to do this 5 days a week. But the problem isn't, like, it sounds odd, right? It's like, oh well, you only work like 2 to 3 days a week, maybe 4 at max. What's the problem, right? So like you might be thinking that, you might be confused why this is a problem at all. But the problem is actually sleep. And it's very strange to say this, but I have like the most, like I have some intense sleep problems. And I don't know how to even fix it or describe it. But basically, I'm in this situation here where I never get a full night's sleep when I go to work, ever, not a single day. And it's never happened. And it's just because I can't go to sleep when I need to go to work. Like, I need to wake up like around 7 o'clock to be able to go to work. But I can't go to sleep at 11. It's just, I'm not able to do that. So every night I lose hours on sleep. And that on top of, I have like terrible plantar fasciitis as well. So after like a 12, maybe a 10-hour work day, I come home and I'm very tired and my feet are killing me. So I simply can't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't bring myself to do anything. So I'm basically losing an entire day, if not a day and a half. Because the previous day, I'm not doing anything but trying to, you know, prepare for the work day. And then the work day, I'm literally gone. I'm basically mentally unavailable for the full 24 hours. So I lose all day Monday and all day Thursday. And this has caused me to have very little time to do stuff outside of YouTube. So this is what Sunday has become. Sunday has become a day for me to catch up on non-YouTube stuff, especially family stuff. And that doesn't really work either. Like, I barely get anything done on Sunday. So if I didn't have to work and potentially not sleep and completely fuck everything up 2 days out of the 7 really, then I would be able to get a lot more done outside of YouTube, and I would live a lot more regular, normal life instead of the current life that I live, which is basically literally don't sleep, effectively like 4 hours sleep on work days, and then come home and go right to sleep and not wake up until like mid-morning the next day, you know? Where I'm effectively losing, like, I basically I'm not alive for 2 out of 7 days. Whereas like your normal person who has a job, like they would be able to come home from work and still do other stuff, you know? For me, it's not possible. I come home and I'm completely, like, I basically didn't sleep the previous night and my feet are usually killing me. So it's like I couldn't sit here and get much done. And that's why I tested, during December, I tested the stream marathon thing, if you guys remember that. I streamed every single day from December 1st to December 25th. And I wanted to see how difficult it would be to actually contribute to the channel in some way after the work days. And luckily it wasn't too bad, but I don't think I could do it. Okay, that was why I did it. Whoa, because I wanted to see if I could actually, wow, what? I've never seen that mechanic. It's because we don't have enough damage. What is that? Oh, people have a quest. Anyway. Okay, so we've talked a lot. Let's read now. I think that's the important thing, that's how you retain your viewers. Gotcha, yeah. I agree your video. Okay, we read that already. So you have so much time invested in other areas. I can see why sleep would be a problem. Right, exactly. Like, yeah, and another problem is the raid, you know? Like, raiding 8 hours a week and really it's not just 8 hours. Like from 5 o'clock onwards on Tuesday and Wednesday, I can't do anything except raid, because I can't just log on at 7 and expect the guild to function that way, you know? So basically Tuesday and Wednesday evening, I don't get to do anything except raid. And that's totally fine. But that's effectively a third work day, you know, at worst. And then, like I said, on top of the problems, so like, you know, I will then, you know, end raid and try to get to sleep. But I'm never capable of going to sleep immediately after raid. It's usually at least an hour and a half, if not 2 hours after raid, that I can go to sleep. So at best, on Wednesday into Thursday, I sleep at like usually 1. That's like at best. But sometimes it's more like 2. So then I have to wake up at potentially 6 to 4 hours before or after you know what I'm trying to say. I only get like at most 5 hours of sleep usually. And that obviously wears me down. And then the pain, like the foot problems, make it worse. And then I don't get out of work until like 7. So by the time I eat, it's 8. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, so the whole day's gone now. Like I've literally not done anything except work today. So it's like those days are just gone. They're wasted. Basically, they don't exist for me. So then anything that I might want to do, I can't. You know, I basically can't do anything except go to sleep. So that means I only have 5 days for everything else. So that's potential. So right now that's basically 4 days for YouTube, and then 1 for IRL stuff. But if I didn't have to work those hours, I would be able to get a lot more done. Those 2 days would be so much more beneficial if I didn't have to actually work, because I wouldn't be in physical pain. Step 1, I'd be able to get sleep. I'd be able to sleep when I want and not have to worry about that. You know? Yeah, we're about to wipe again. I guess you can run over them and they break, yeah. Probably res this guy. Anyway, that's just a lot of talk. Anyway, let's see. And that taking into account just responsibility. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally don't, like, I don't even do anything else. My only activities in my life are streaming and playing WoW and work. That's it. I have no social, like I don't have any friends. I don't go ever anywhere. Like I don't have time to exercise. I barely have time to eat at this point. It's become difficult to find time to eat each day. Like you've heard me talk about that now a lot as well. And it's just because it's so difficult to balance trying to keep this channel going in the right direction, raiding and working. And again, it's like 70% of the problem is the work, the whole sleep thing. The sleep thing just sets me back so far. If I could just get to sleep at a normal time and sleep properly, have a restful sleep every day before work, we wouldn't have any of these problems. Like working, you know, 10 hours is nothing. It's not the problem. The problem is actually feeling rested and, you know, coming home and having energy. It's just impossible. I don't know. Right, and it's definitely stressful too. Like raiding is not easy. Leading a raiding guild is not easy. It requires a lot of cognitive elements, you know. So, but I'm still able to get everything I would want to get out of Tuesday and Wednesday realistically. It's just that I don't get to stream the raid. That would be another thing if I know it's stupid to say this because I'm never gonna do this, but if somebody else could lead the raids, then I could actually stream the raids, and that would open things up hugely. You know what I mean? Like if I was either in another guild or somebody else could lead the raid and deal with all the strategy stuff, then I could actually stream the raids too, and that would open the channel up pretty severely. But I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean, I literally, I haven't, yeah, no contact with any human beings outside of work, raiding, and streaming. That's it. I'm similar. After work, my feet are in pain and I'm mentally and physically drained. I can never get a full night's sleep. Yeah, at all. That's the exact way I am. Seems like we have that in common. I can't get to sleep the night prior. You know, mostly because things keep me up. First of all, like, you know, raid, we go to 11, and then people always want to do stuff after raid. So, like, I usually don't even get off the computer until midnight. And then, like I said, I can't just lay down in bed and immediately fall asleep. I'm not capable of doing that. So, like I said, like, the best it's ever going to be is 1. That's going to be the best we'll ever have it. So that's already 6 hours at best. You know what I'm saying? And then Sunday night, now Westworld's back, which I don't know. If I was serious about the job, I would just not watch it, but I can't not watch fucking Westworld. You know the investment of leading a raiding guild I did in Wrath? It's a job in its own. So much time spent making sure, yeah. I mean, it's gotten to the point now where I just, like, I don't have any time to spend on the guild outside of raiding. Like, we really need to recruit new players, but I can't. I don't have any time for it. And I can't, honestly, I'm sick of doing it because, like, we recruited, I've talked to like 5 or 6 people since we started trying to recruit people. Only one of them joined, and now he's already gone. Like, he didn't show up this week and doesn't return my messages. And I'm pretty fucking sure he's a viewer of the stream. Like, I don't know exactly who he was in the stream, but I'm like 90% sure this guy came from the stream. And now he just doesn't show up to raids anymore. It's like, dude, come the fuck on, man. Okay. This like fog fucks my FPS so hard. Yeah, man, I wish I could actually help more in reaching your goal, but hopefully more people like, well, it's not about individuals helping. It's about the channel growing. Like, the channel still has to grow. If there was like, you know, like a single person can't keep this channel afloat, no matter how rich they are, you know what I mean? Like, they would have to donate like $300 every month for it to be, for it to work, you know? It's not realistic. It's not something that I would ever expect. So I just need the channel to keep growing. And it's growing very well. Like, I mean, there's no qualms about that, so. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully the snowball keeps running. That's what I'm saying. Like, once BFA's out, I think we'll know where we're at. We'll have a much more realistic picture of what the future looks like. But as of right now, I'm thinking by this, you know, not this time anymore, but like early next year, I'll know if it's feasible. Also, with your job, I'd imagine you have to be on your toes and alert at all times. Well, sort of. I mean, that's probably important, but it doesn't really. It's not as important as it might be with other jobs. I think once it's in open beta and the flood of new players get in looking for a direction, you'll see a difference. Oh, okay, he figured it out. What? What do you do? What job do you? Yeah, I work as a dental assistant. It is the perfect time at the moment to play alts. Not much to do on mains and Legion. Right, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Also, a good time to play BFA. What's going on? I don't know, I'm just gonna leave because I'm not. It's no point. I'm gonna be here all day. Start from scratch. Never gonna find a healer for one in progress. BFA doesn't really have much going for it other than looking at the new places. Just bothers me. Any progression I make in the beta means nothing. Well, that's how it's always been, dude. That shouldn't bother you. What the fuck? It's not. It doesn't mean nothing. You're learning. You know, like I'm learning stuff now that's gonna help me do better when the expansion actually comes out. So, I am definitely having a lot of fun testing this stuff. Q is bugged if someone leaves a dungeon. Oh, really? That makes sense. Okay. Gonna say, it seemed unrealistic that we were in there for that long and we never got a healer. If I had more time to, so that would be another thing. Like, if I didn't, you know, I didn't have to do all these things, like all these things that are eating up like almost half the week, then I would be able to do a lot more on live too. Which, it does suck. Like, I know there's that Pavel Brown dude is always fucking going on and on about it. But, like, it would be nice to still be able to play both equally. But, you know, with the amount of time I have currently, there's no way that's going to happen, so. Motherload. Doing heroics, yeah. Just hanging out for a bit, and I'm gonna end the stream soon. This is a great dungeon for blood, though. Honestly, lots of places where Death Grip can really shine. Lots of targets too. Increases our healing, obviously. Heroic LFG, yeah, it's always worked. You can't queue random though. But yeah, you could have always queued for individual ones. You just need to have the right item level, which is 915 or 905 or something like that. I can't remember.
What's the word on the street?
What?
I seen you around here before.
What the fuck? They talk to you? That's weird. 305. Okay, yeah. Oh, I need to unlock World Quest too. Faxi said that World Quests are in. I don't have any rep at all though, really. Oh no, that's not true. Oh yeah, I have all the rep. I just need to do Zandalari Empire. Okay, that's cool. Gotcha. Last week I looked at it, I didn't have any rep at all. I wonder how they explain that Kazan is still there after the tidal wave. I don't know. I don't really understand what's going on here at all. Like, I'm not sure why we're even here. It doesn't seem to make any sense given the expansion. Like, does anybody know? Because I have absolutely no idea. I assume there's some kind of story element that we missed at some point about why we're like fighting goblins in this fucking area. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. He's not even going to try to go for it. It's strange. I don't really understand the inconsistencies here with these mech jockey guys. Maybe Noble would have more insight into it. He's the lore guy I watched. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. But it's the SPR and company. Just goblins that want you, so you kill them. But why are we doing this in the middle of BFA? It doesn't make any sense to me. Where does this come from in this lore? Like I didn't interact with any goblins at all that were hostile at any point while leveling. I've yet to see any windwalkers as well. I wonder why that is.
Enjoy your purchase of the basic pummeling package.
Like, how did the venture company or whatever come to take over this giant area on the island? You know, I don't know. They're all in the MDI. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, the Windwalkers. Yeah, yeah. Maybe old god influence driving them mad. I mean, even if that was the case, it's still like I said, there's no precedent. Like, why are we here? I don't know. I don't understand it. They just want the Azurite and assume you don't want to give it to them. Right. Well, like I said, regardless of what the actual, you know, what you think the idea is, there's no lore in the game that indicates it, so I don't know why we're here. Obviously, it could be any of these reasons, but, you know, typically the dungeons in the World of Warcraft video game have some quests or lore related to them. You know? They're not just, like, completely out of nowhere, like this one is.
Voltage increased.
Man, it's fucking windy. Just like blew water out of my cup onto my fucking glass. Anyway, blood boil damage is really meaty. Yeah, it's fucking such a high percentage of damage. It's crazy. Man, fucking warlock, holy shit. Trying a rogue for the first time? I feel like I need a shower. Wait, what do you mean? You mean it's dirty? Is that what you're trying to say? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I've heard they're quite good. I've never really played a rogue before anyway. How is this possible? What is this? Implosion and Legion Strike Felguard. What? They're doing like more damage than everyone else put together. I feel like a dirty player. Damn, man. Oh, you mean like dirty as in bad? I thought you meant dirty as in like so good. You know what I mean? Blood Fury is broken at the moment. Oh, is it still broken? No, he's not even a. He's a troll. It's not that. Yeah, I think they fixed that Blood Fury shit. Just like Warlock shit is just overpowered for some reason. Just trying to pass time at this point. No way to get upgrades in Mythic Plus on my tanks anymore. Yeah, it would be rare. I mean, that's like I said, the main reason why I don't really. Like, I still really like Mythic Plus, and I would still do them occasionally, but I'm not gonna spend like 3 days on them. Especially with the way the pugging scene is right now. It's just like not as fun. Not a lot of good players are still doing like the keys that I would want to do. Implosion is bugged and I am really geared. Oh really? How geared are you? $338. What the fuck? How do you even get that high? What the fuck? What the hell's going on here? Nope, not at all. The pug scene is mostly people selling runs or wanting super high scores. Yeah, I mean, that's always been the case. But, like, more so the problem right now is that, like, I don't know, people have gotten to the point, like, the gearing has allowed a lot worse players to get to the point where I would want to be at, you know? So, like, doing, like, a 21, like, 4 months ago, doing a 21 meant that you were playing with very good players. Now, doing a 21 does not mean that at all. It could mean the complete opposite, actually. And this score shit has just gotten so out of control. It's just unbelievably fucked. Like, I don't know. So it's like, I still love doing Mythic Plus, but the factors have been mitigated. Like, the things that I love about them have gotten slightly worse. And the main reason I would do them is to get gear. Which is why I have, like, probably, like, 50 Arcwake kills this season, you know? Like, because I need gear from there. But, like, the odds of me getting gear from there now is, like, pretty much zero. It could happen, but it would be such a fucking PogChamp moment. It would be almost unrealistic to believe it could happen. So it's like, should I do that? Or should I go learn dungeons that I'm going to need to make videos and do all kinds of shit on in the future? It's a fucking easy question. It's not even a hard question at all. You know what I mean? Obviously, the answer is go prepare for BFA. That is the answer. Without any question. You've seen BFA armor you can get with blacksmith. No, I haven't. Oops. Too bad I was reading chat. No, I haven't seen any blacksmithing stuff. Why? What happens? Oh, it's terrible, man. I do 16s and 17s for low stress, and it's the opposite? Oh, yeah, it's... no. So it's gotten even worse. Oh, 385 crafted gear from blacksmith. That's interesting. Wait. You can make that now? Is that why you're so high? Is that what you're saying? You just have, like, wow, every single... Holy shit. Who have you done Mythic Zeros with? I need to get in that group. Holy shit. That is a lot of Mythic gear.
You trespass in my domain! The ground will consume you!
Look at that. It interrupted them all, too. That's kind of cool. It's a good fight for blood, DK boys. Look at that. It's really overpowered stuff right there. How do you craft it, Tagore? How does that work?
The ground will consume you!
It's Rockmore Part 2, Revenge of High Mountain, LeMayo. Not quite. It doesn't really... Very different looking as well. Not really similar. Other than the fact that they're both made of stone. Trainers? No, but I mean, like, what are the materials? Like, can I go pick it up and craft it? Or is it going to be, like, extremely, like, next to impossible? It's his long-lost cousin. Yeah, maybe. That's quite interesting, though, being able to craft, like, raid quality gear. Be interested to learn on how you craft it. Well, we don't even need to, like, we can just fucking go full man mode here. You need to train up your blacksmith skill, yes. I know that. But I mean, can I actually craft it? Or is it materials that are not possible to obtain or something? Is the raid testing over? Yeah, it's over, yeah. It was cool. We did 2 bosses. First one was very simple. I quite like that fight actually. Azul was so complicated I basically didn't learn anything. But still, it was interesting. I haven't tested yet, but don't see why not. Well, so for example, there's like you could make a bunch of shit for alchemy right now, but like some of the materials are so absurd that it would take like, my God, it would be impossible, honestly. So I'd imagine it'll be similar for other things too, like especially if you can craft 380 gear. I don't imagine that's meant to be crafted. Like that's better than raid gear. So that's got to be something more than just mine some fucking herbs or you know, mine some ore and get it. It's got to be more than that. But I'm gonna log on. I'll make a new character and we'll check it out. Actually, I won't be able to do that. I still have to. I don't know. I think you could. Yeah, you could bypass the scenario with the boat, right? Let's try that. After this, we'll check that out. Oh, wait, what the fuck? They nerfed this pack? Holy shit. Did they nerf it in Mythic as well, or is it only Heroic, maybe? This pack used to have like 8 mobs in it. Oh, this looks different as well. I feel like they changed this too. I think they did some retooling in this dungeon in some ways. It's so nice to have lust. Something we were talking about last stream as well is how Hunter Lust is not on the GCD. It's pretty crazy, right? Oh, what is that? New mechanic? Haven't seen that one. So we actually learned about a new mechanic in Underhold or whatever that place is called. Underrot. That's interesting. I didn't even know about that mechanic. Eventually he explodes all the mushrooms and you get a stack. So you have to like clear them quickly. It's actually pretty nice. Blood DK in here there's a lot of really nice mechanics for Blood DK. I'm pretty excited for Blood DK's future, especially after seeing I was just about to say, especially after seeing how many knockbacks there are in the game. Using Death's Advance. Knockbacks and like slows and shit like that. Death's Advance is going to be really nice. Going to be a nice tool to have been given. Wait, what's going on? What the fuck did he just do?
You bums realize how much property damage you've done?
Bro, what the fuck? Never noticed that. What is that? Micro missiles? Oh, they like added mechanics to this place. Holy shit. That's cool. That's a nice mechanic. I was thinking it felt a bit weird on Mythic where there was no mechanics. I wonder if we can kill that thing. All three of them are right next to each other. Holy shit. That's overpowered. We still fucked it up. Fucking shit. Why not get him to break all three? Hopefully that'll work.
You'll pay for that.
That's pretty fucking stupid. Whatever. Wait, what? What's happening here? There we go. Summon Boomba. What does that mean? Does he take damage? It does. It'd be nice to be able to spread a free disease to it.
Get a load of 300 rounds per minute.
DK's so slow at 120. It's just the gear, you know. It'd be interesting to get to the point where like this dude's at. Fucking almost 340. That's insane. That's crazy. That's a lot of mythic plus. I like doing dungeons and shit, but I'm not gonna like spend like 60 hours on gearing on the beta. That's for sure. My primary interest is testing anything. Do you need the ring? I guess so, yeah. Yep. Okay, I guess we'll go meet up with him. And then I'm gonna see what I can do on an alt real quick. Check out blacksmithing or whatever. Might as well check out alchemy too. Maybe they added some crazy new alchemy shit. Sweet. Well, that'd be a nice upgrade. Yeah, 3 item level upgrade. That's crazy. 321, not too shabby. Alright, thanks a lot for helping out there, man. I'll be doing some zeros tomorrow. Maybe you're around, you want to hang out. Maybe there'll be a group of people who want to hang out. It'd be nice to be able to do it with like a set group of people. But do you miss the legendaries? I mean, I miss some of the effects, but the actual legendaries themselves, there's nothing special about it. Like, I definitely don't miss the acquisition methods, you know? Once I get beta, I'll be in every group I can. You have no idea how many people said that, though. There was like probably like 10 or 15 people that all said that, and I haven't played with anybody yet. That was the first person from the stream that I've actually played with on the beta. Presumably from the stream. Obviously he is listening, but so many people are like, oh, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do this. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
What you doing?
Never anybody on the alpha. Ah, there we go. So these are some new things. 110 now. You can get it up to 110. So there's the. Yeah, these aren't actually new though. These are the. It's just like higher ranks, right? Wait, Flask of Endless Fathoms? Is that? Blood Boss. What's up? Yeah, so these, here's a good example. For Expulsum. I'm pretty sure that's from enchanting though or something. I mean, I have one, but I got it from something that I don't think you're supposed to get it from. Let's put it that way. It's crafted gear. Oh, it's Tagro. What's up, man? Yeah, the that's where I got it. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's not the only place you get it from, right? Maybe it is. You could transmute it though. I guess I need to spend some time and get this going one way or the other. It's quite like a cumbersome task, frankly. Everything's yellow already. Wait, what was that? Oh, this shit. This is not going to give me, like, this is not going to increase, right? Yeah, it's a separate alchemy, yeah. So I just need to go make a... Oh, look at that. Was that a fish? This will consume the fish in the process. What the fuck does that mean? It's weird. So I just need to go and get more herbs and make potions, basically. These ones are actually useful. I could use them in the 5-mans and stuff. Oh. Whoa, what the fuck?
Enjoy.
Jesus Christ. $50? Who? Satrius? What's up, man? Satrius 6. What the fuck? Hello, welcome to the stream. First time I've ever heard that name before. $50 donation. Large dick right there, I guess. I don't know. Thanks a lot, man. Whoever that was. Hope to see your name more frequently in the chat. Let's hope for cooking that Nomi is not involved. I don't think it's going to be Nomi this time around. That was a very generous... Thanks a lot, man. Very generous. Welcome to the stream, man. Anyway, that's, yeah, a pretty profitable day. It's like a $150 day right there. That's pretty nuts. Alright, what's in the mail? Head to the mailbox quick, then we'll check out an alt real quick. See if we can pick up blacksmithing. Actually, maybe I can see it now. I guess you can see on the trainer without picking it up, right? Let's just look at what the materials are and see if it's realistic. Holy shit, 50. Yeah, another $50 one. So we had Feral Druid. So now Satrius is the boss, by the way. Actually, oh, you know what? I forgot about this feature. Hold on a second. With all these people throwing all this cash around, this is what we should have did in the beginning. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Can I not? I have to reset it to do it, I guess. That sucks. Is that right? There was a thing where, like, if somebody overkills it, I don't know. Yeah, you just sub to your own channel. Yeah, that was just a bug, or not a bug, but huh? That's weird. Well, that sucks. I don't want to reset it on him, but there was something that I wanted to try. I guess we're gonna have to try it. I don't know if I reset it, what's gonna happen. The boss will spawn with the set amount of health every time. Then there's overkill. The boss's health would change depending on how much damage is dealt on the killing blow. Excessive damage multiplied by the multiplier will be the boss's new health, i.e. 150 damage with 100 health remaining, and a set multiplier of 3 would result in the new boss having 150 health on spawn. So I think we'll try this since people are apparently going ham all of a sudden. So now if anybody does that, like a $50 donation, then their name is going to be much higher. So people can't just... Basically what's happening here is, like, it's meant to be like a reward for people donating and all that. But it's also meant to be there for, like, recognition. So the fact that he just donated $50, if somebody comes along and donates $5, then they pretty much kick him off. Pretty sure. So we'll do this. We'll try this. Set stream boss health. But unfortunately now he's lost his recognition. That sucks. But either way, I think this would be healthier, so it's something that needs to happen. Wait, why does it have 10k health? What the fuck? Oh. Wait, what? Starting health, I didn't want to do that. Still want to have it at 2,000. Okay, there we go. This has been a great stream. Yeah, it's probably been like the worst stream. Like, this is probably one of the worst streams I've ever done. Like, I'm not even, like, I'm completely fucking zoned out. I'm like, even in the raid testing, I basically wasn't even doing anything. And I'm literally not even doing anything on the beta. Like, I'm basically just fucking around. 31 views, like the lowest view count I've ever had, effectively, on this channel. And people are fucking throwing cash out. It's crazy. Very generous of you guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, so let's see. 300. So there's 385 stuff. Requires a lot of ore and a bunch of elemental flux. What is elemental flux? Is that something that you can just purchase? I think it might be. Gotta get it to 120 though. What the hell? How do you even get it to 120? Wait, this is Azurite gear or something? It doesn't have any stats on it. It's probably bugged. I don't think it's supposed to be 380. It's not yet actually 385 either, is it? Those are terrible compared to what? Those are terrible, yeah. This is not actually 385 budget. Actually, it might be. 301 stam compared to 402 stam? I guess that is, yeah, I guess that is right. Huh. But it doesn't have any secondaries on it. It's kind of weird. Hey, Dabalk, what's up? How was testing? It was alright. Zool was like so fucking complicated that I couldn't learn anything from it. The first testing boss was the first boss of the raid though. That was actually pretty easy. It's a very interesting encounter, but it was very simple. So what elemental flux, is that something that you purchased? I feel like it is. Yeah, it is. It's something you purchased. So I can go make this gear right now. Well, not right now, because I'm gonna have to level blacksmithing. Cool. Yeah, it was pretty good. I quite like the raid, frankly, so I've enjoyed it. But
you will never find a better deal.
wait, why can't I pick up another profession? No, you can't. It's just looks like you can. So what would be the best way to approach this? I'm not sure. Maybe there's other professions that can make overpowered shit.
Do you know who I am?
300? Those are offhands, though. What about tailoring? Maybe tailoring could do the same?
Name your lower, so I may name mine.
Yeah, they can make 385 gear as well. Holy shit. Threads. Where do you get threads from? Oh, wow, 28 expulsum. Okay, that's, yeah. Yeah, but they just added cloth like yesterday because I only started getting cloth today. Gotcha. I won't be picking that up, that's for sure. But obviously, if I can get 385 gear, that would be good to have.
Time to smash it.
Ah, it's BOP though. Rip as fuck. That's interesting. That is interesting. Getting it to 120 though, I don't have time for that. That's just absurd. I didn't even know you can get the professions that high. I thought they stopped at 115 or something. Anyway, if it was possible, that would be pretty crazy. It's just they don't have any secondaries on it though. It's so weird. So let's see, 393 armor compared to 296 armor. So that's not even that big of an upgrade. I mean, it's not even 100 armor upgrade, which that doesn't seem like a lot. 247 strength compared to 197 strength, so that's 100 strength. That's pretty good. And 402 stam compared to 250 stam, so that's a lot. But we do lose first in crit, but I don't know. Seems weird. Not convinced it'd be worth the time one way or the other. I can't imagine getting it to 120 would be easy. And all the other shit would be pretty useless. Guess I could make a weapon, but I doubt it would be. Yeah, wouldn't actually be better. It's funny how everything else is 300 and then these are just 385. And they don't require anything special, right? Platinum ore, is that special? I don't think so. Just one of the ores out there, right? Maybe it's rare. So is haste and verse still the best effort in BFA? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a mathy kind of guy, to be fair. But it certainly seems like haste is still going to be extremely strong. I mean, the biggest problem I have right now is rune generation. So I would have to say yes. I would have to say the answer is yes. I mean, I have 6 fucking % haste, right? So basically on like 2 pieces of gear. That's the one thing that does kind of, I don't know. It's a really smart idea that they made it so
what you're looking for.
The Azurite gear doesn't have secondaries on it, so you're not worrying about pieces competing with each other. But at the same time, you lose a lot of secondaries. Holy shit, like not being able to get haste on 3 pieces immediately. And then obviously trinkets, like the odds of getting haste on them quite low. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure how that's going to work out. I still can't actually select this. I don't know if this is bugged or what, but anyway, I guess we won't mess around with the blacksmithing stuff. I'm gonna see what's in the mailbox. Maybe there's items or something. Then I think I'll end the stream. I'm really tired. Get off here, go relax for a bit. Oh, this doesn't say how long we've been streaming anymore. That's the other problem. Oh no, it's at the top there. 3.5 hours. Not bad. Considering I barely even made it home in order to test this. It's kind of funny.
What is your business here?
My business is flight master, buddy. Stupid fucking sassy ass flight masters trying to deny me. I just joined, so how do you like BFA Blood DK? Welcome, Denelio. I love it. It's fucking outstanding. It's honestly, I find them even stronger than in Legion at this point, which is pretty crazy to say. They lost all the group utility, like the crazy leech shit, but in terms of their own personal survival, I find Blood DK to be even better now than they were. And that's without any enchants, with any flasks, any consumables, any, you know, no Azerite gear, basically. I mean, I have some, but the only piece that's actually functioning is the 300 item level one. I'd imagine that's not a very good representation. Oh, I need to get some reps too. Fuck. Been one of the most, yeah, I mean, seriously, this is without question the most successful stream to date. Let's see what we ended up with today. It's crazy, people throwing that guap around. So we got a $25 Patreon from Danny. Then we got $5 from one of some crazy shit bruh. $5 from him. Then $1 from Blood Boil, who I think these people are just messing around at this point. Then Danny super chatted another £10. Then another $1 from Blood for the Blood God, another person probably just making names up. Then Bonkas, another $1, and then another $9.99 from Danny. And then 20 DKK from Yilmaz, which I'm not sure how much that doesn't translate to be that much. And then 50 from Satrius. So that's at least 100. There's no way it's not. But yeah, depends on how much the pound translates to at this point. I'm not actually sure. It's been a while since I've translated anything from pound. Oh, what the fuck? Fucking 30 item level Titan Forge in the mail. Oh man, what a fucking game. Yeah, I definitely want Titan Forge to be removed. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, I missed your 10 as well, I guess. That's funny. 30 item level Titan Forge in the mail. 355 item. That's fucking hilarious. $323 now. Where has that been all stream? Yeah, well, I mean, it's crazy. What's the effect? Push the big red button, launching a missile barrage, which deals 7.887 thousand fire damage, split amongst all targets in the area. It is a 2-minute cooldown, though. That kind of sucks. It's not a lot of damage, considering it's a 2-minute CD. I have a worry already for 5-man trinkets. I have a worry that they're going to be fucking shit this expansion. I mean, there was so many of them that were really, really, really bad in Legion, but some of them were really good. That I worry that it's going to be the opposite this time around. Don't know how to feel about it. I mean, it's not great. It doesn't sound like it's a lot of damage, but I mean, look how much strength that is. 236 strength on a fucking trinket. That's a lot. That's almost 100 more than the 310 that I have on. So that is a big upgrade from whatever I had on before, which was useless. This trinket was terrible. There was a ton that were off on Legion, but maybe the stat budget will be worth it. Yeah, it's just like, that was kind of the problem. Like, the budget didn't reflect very well on the higher item level ones. Like, in Legion, there's trinkets that, like, literally... I mean, you saw it. I think you guys saw it live. Like, that trinket, I got that one trinket. It was like a 355... Or, what the fuck? It was like a 955 trinket from Neltharion's Lair, and it absorbed 1 million damage. Every minute. It's like, are you joking? 1 million? What? It's like it didn't scale up, you know? A lot of the bad trinkets I use as stat sticks that had awful effects. Yeah, I mean the stat sticks, like the third stat budget thing, where it's like 3/4 stat budget goes to stats, and then a fourth of the stat budget goes to an effect. Those suck even worse. Like that one from Blackrock Hold, there's one. It automatically interrupts shit. It's actually a relatively useful effect, but the fact that you lose so much stats for it. Like, I got that item at item level cap at one point, and it was still worse than like a 920. You know? Yeah, the Crystal of Rockmore, that's the one. Alright, I'm gonna go do a quest here, And see if it gives rep, and then we're gonna end the stream. Jesus, that thing is cool. Wait, wow, you like that trinket? Last time I got it, like I said, I got like a really high item level 1, and it was absolutely useless. It absorbed so little damage. I liked it for necrotic. Never really needed it for necrotic, I guess. Maybe I'm not thinking of the same one. It's probably that one, though. Just absorbs such little damage, like it's unbelievably bad. Oh, it has a slow on it? Maybe that's not the same one then. I don't know. So I need to figure out how to get rep with these guys. Apparently world quests are pretty good. Okay, that's not the trinket then. It's definitely not the trinket. Is it a DPS trinket that you're talking about? I'm talking about a tanking one. Gone the wrong way. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I guess maybe I'm misremembering or thinking of the wrong trinket or something. But anyway, I got a trinket a while back that was like 955 item level from a Mythic Plus, and it was like the worst fucking thing ever. Like unbelievably bad. It absorbed such little damage, it was just fucking pitiful. It's from Violet Hold? Wait, what? Oh, you were talking about Shivermaw. My bad. I totally missed that comment. I thought you were still talking about the ones from Nelth. Yeah, Shivermaw Jawbone's like the best trinket in the game, dude. That thing is overpowered as fuck. You're talking about slows and all that. I was like, dude, there's no way that fucking Neltharian's Lair trinket does all those things. Yeah, I know you mentioned that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that thing is fucking beast mode. That's probably the best trinket in the game, man. A 960 Shivermaws is probably best in slot. It's over budget. The damage it does is over budget, and the defensive elements it brings are unparalleled. Although to be fair, Dima's is quite good. I feel like Dima's is even better. I think Dima's is probably better offense, but I think it might be worse defense. I can't remember exactly what Shivermaws does defensively, but they're basically the same trinket. It's just things are like flopped, flip-flopped, something like that. Wait, what? What just happened here?
It is good to be the king.
I bet it is. Yeah, exactly. It's extremely good. What's happening here?
Be you predator.
These quests don't work? Oh, there we go. How do I even get on this ship? Isn't there supposed to be a way to, like, fly on the ship or something? Or am I just meant to, like, ride over in the water? Has anyone done these quests? I didn't finish this zone, so I have a lot of quests left in this zone.
Give thanks.
I feel like there's not, you don't just ride over to it. Guess we'll find out, damn. Yeah, I guess we will. I don't think we're gonna find out though. I'm pretty sure there's no way for me to get on this ship. Oh, there's a rope. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. Well, that's cool.
Zul has foreseen your death.
Wait, did that trinket just happen? Why did it not happen? Oh my god, are you fucking joking me? It's an on use? Or it's like you have to place it? Well, that kind of sucks. I'm never gonna fucking use that thing. I thought it would just shoot. That kind of sucks. Okay, this trinket kind of sucks. But whatever, it's got a lot of stam on it. It's still better than the previous one. Just never gonna actually use it. I guess I'll put it on the bars. But. Still funny to get a 30 item level Titan Forge on the fucking beta, right? I wonder how many people. I wonder what the cap is right now. 360 probably. If there even is a cap. It's a rare. We don't want to kill that thing. What do we even have to do? I don't know. To kill a bunch of shit.
Rastakan's reign is over.
I remember doing this quest. Do this.
Ha! Rastakan's might is mine! Taste the bitter wind of defeat!
Yeah, that's not gonna end up happening though for you. Wind collar ulalanja non whatever the fuck that says. It's not gonna happen. Targeting reticle on top of being on use. Yeah, it's pretty brutal, honestly. I mean, on use is fine, doesn't really matter, but the fact that you have to actually target the ground with it makes it really difficult to use properly. Makes it harder for me to use anyway. I mean, if I wasn't so fucking dependent on macros and shit.
Was not the end I was promised.
So unnecessary, right? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's true. If it was not split, it would be a lot more enticing. Alright, let's just go and turn this one in, because if this doesn't give rep, then I don't care one way or the other. And the game honestly looks so good. I don't know if they actually changed things about the graphics, but it feels like they did. These zones are just so nice looking. I guess a big part of it is that we're not like looking like it's new, you know? It's like I'm more inclined to care about what it looks like. They had to do the detail. It's amazing, yeah. No fell, exactly. That's another thing, yeah. Okay, does this give rep? Yeah, it does.
Tremble in your presence.
Okay, how much rep do you actually need to get to friendly? Oh god, it's gonna be a while. Fuck that. I don't think we'll end up doing that. Okay, anyway, that's that. I'm gonna end the stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're gonna stream some zeros. Hopefully we can test those new dungeons out. I'd really like to test those new dungeons out tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. But if anybody is interested in doing that, let me know. I have something in the morning, so I'll probably stream later in the day. But we'll see. See what happens. So.